But I am hyped. Like,
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the next episode of the Murkmire. Hopefully, I don't have my mic muted. No, I do not. I do have our players muted for just a second. Let me get them back on here.
Okay.
Hello, hello.
Hello,
what's up?
hello.
Hello.
All right, guys.
Here we go.
We are on episode enter number here.
Chapter 2.
That's my favorite episode.
It's a pretty good episode, not gonna lie.
The last episode we did is always my favorite episode until it's the episode we're starting. Then that's my favorite episode.
Yeah, that's spirit. I think we're on episode 14.
It's like
Well,
the start of Office Space when he's at the therapist's office and he's like, wait, so you're telling me that means every day I talk to you is the worst day of your life? And he's like, yeah.
Oh my god. Wait. Huh.
It's the reverse of that, but
Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and internalize that and just we'll never work through that. I'm just gonna keep it forever.
we do have 14 Murkmire videos on youtube.com/@mortalwoes. Bam. And I think we may have missed an upload. So this could be episode 15 or 16. Either way, we're getting there. We got some spicy things going on. Explosions in the street, burning cars, Grand Theft Auto, sewer diving, buildings on fire. Shit's getting real.
The roof.
Any other sound effects? You want to describe one more thing and I'll make a sound effect?
Molotov cocktails. Or Molotov. Seriously. It's
Wow.
It's definitely Volkov cocktails, right?
Hey, the Volkov cocktails.
I love it.
Except for I think that's more of like engineered bio warfare or something instead of
I think
fire.
that's what I think that's the amalgamation of monstrous bodies we found put together that tend to want to murder us.
Fair enough.
Notice how I included myself in that, guys? Like I have been in mortal danger at some point or even injured.
What?
Yeah.
Here we go.
It's like I showed up with a stick-on tattoo one day. You know?
I have one too, guys.
Just wait for somebody to ask.
Did you get a new one?
it's one of the lick and stick ones. The paper's still on it.
Yeah.
Oh, this? Yeah, smiley face.
This thing?
Those are the best ones, though.
Yeah, hard to find. Vintage.
Yeah.
I had to break into a Kmart.
I've always had this.
Yeah. I had to break into a Kmart for this bad boy. Last one in the quarter machine.
I got this out of the egg vending machine in a Pizza Hut in 1995.
Oh yeah, best day of my life.
All right.
Say if you go there, you can still see my high score on the Ninja Turtles arcade game.
Rowan, where are you driving this vehicle to?
So I wanted to get a beat on my homeboys. So that's a dead body, right? That's on fire. That triggered kind of a psychotic break in Rowan. Okay, cool. That can be left. Oh, and then I dumped a bunch of stuff on it. Said a thing about smoking cigarettes. You know what? These things will really kill you. I'll fucking put it out on him. All right. Driving the car. Through time and space.
I don't know why it switches, but
okay.
Okay.
Actually, I mean, if I can go if I can do a backwards,
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that. Do a backwards and then like whip it around. The tires won't skid. They're solid rubber from the very first cars ever made, like spoke wheels. But yeah, no, I'm going around here where, wait, did I see Marlin go anywhere? Like everybody just went around down this alley, right?
I think Marlin would have went up through here. Where is Marlin's token?
Backside of that.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, Marlin would have went up through here, so you probably would have seen him, you know, if you were paying attention to that as opposed to like preparing to throw a cocktail at a police car. You would have seen him going through the Main Street Diner front door, so that would be the last known location or whereabouts for him.
Okay. I'll put the car in first gear. I'll put the pedal to the metal. And over the roaring engine, like kind of screaming at me as I drive 10, maybe 12 miles an hour down the street. I thought they'd go faster. And I just kind of peg it in that rev, like high revs, until you allow me to understand how the shifter works. And I'll drive up to the diner and I'll reach. Is there a big horn with like a curl in it?
I mean, absolutely, there would be.
Okay, I'll squeeze that.
Do I have a soundbite?
Fire, fucking blood, like.
Who did that? That was perfect.
Right? Yeah.
I thought I had
All those other
a sound
effects were
effects
leading up.
for like one of the ones that was like, "Auga."
Yeah, that's the horn. That's the horn. I have a Rowan suddenly after he goes, ha, and thinks of all the things that have happened so far today. That sucked. That was the worst, right? How disappointing.
The sound of the air horn or the horn.
Yeah. Yeah. But really ruined this like high speed getaway moment. You know what
As
I mean?
you're driving through like wrecked cars and flames, like just destruction at the street with the like flaming building in the rear view mirror. You're like, oh man, that horn was just terrible.
Yeah, I fucking like I'm mad at it. Kind of like really I fucking punch it off the whatever is holding it on there. And then I come up with an idea for like like I could use maybe a spinning fan, run it off the battery. I'll lock that away for later. And then I'll go in front of the Main Street Diner and I'll look in through all the windows. Do I see a deranged man covered in blood with like a fucking cave, like looking in people's faces and fucking and all that, or he's
driving by? No. All right. I'm sorry. Through the front here, or did you drive up around the side?
Just as I go by, looking.
Yeah. As you drive by, you kind of see people staring like towards the back door, as Marlon would have just like went out not too long ago.
I look at the width of the front of the car and like the width of the door. Just make a note of that, and then I drive around. Just make a note. Well, what am I gonna do? Make a high-speed maneuver? I'm just gonna make a high-speed maneuver in this machine, this death machine that I've never operated before. I'm pedal to the metal, the fastest I've ever gone. It's crazy. So I'll continue to go 12 to 15 miles an hour around the corner. White knuckled.
Just to remind the audience, it's no. He's got it pegged out, revved out.
Oh yeah, He's fucking screaming, dude. Seal like.
What the fuck is a shifter?
Yeah.
It's rattling so hard your martini's been shaken, not stirred.
Yeah, this is an uncomfortable experience.
There you go.
Yeah,
Worth
nice.
it.
Oh. Fuck it, I'll take that horn and I'll put it where the other one was. I like you. Then I'll I'll go around the corner. Can I control the car? No. Okay.
I can give you
I'll go around the corner over
access
there.
to.
I can. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna go around over here. Maybe I'm pointing with my hands, and maybe the mouse pointer. Now that I'm thinking back on it, not
Maybe
sure.
the mouse.
Yeah, it would explain the confusion. Yeah, so I'll go around the corner, not seeing like Marlon kind of in the bar, and I think to myself, if he thought he was one of the people at the diner, just shoot your gun into the ceiling, and they'll fucking run. You know, that's the person. Whoever jumps up and runs, that's the person you're chasing.
You should be able to move the
then-
cars now. Sorry.
Okay, all of them.
Yeah.
Oh.
Warp speed.
I hope everybody's ready to get liminal. Okay, so, it is Lovecraftian after all. The Langerlings, is that what it's called? The things that can move through the dimensions, but only at perfect right angles, which only exist in man-made structures, and they're literally everywhere. Like you've surrounded yourself with your own demise. Anyway, nobody read that H.P. Lovecraft story?
No.
Okay.
I've read a handful of them, but I don't know that reference, I'm afraid.
Oh yeah, you may have read it, and it didn't really come through in the writing. That wouldn't surprise me. So, with the way he writes. All right, what do I see when I come around the corner here?
You basically catch a glimpse of Victor and Honores dragging Dr. Volkov around the corner.
I honk.
I wish I could give you guys access to the soundboard, but
You couldn't trust us with it. No, you're right to not trust us with that. That's very responsible of you. So I'll like roll up. I'll kind of like roll up, like turning the wheel. I'll press on only the brake. I'll let off the gas, press on only the brake, not the clutch, until the car comes to a halt.
Yeah, it just starts shaking violently as you slam forward.
Yeah.
Everything dies. Lights are still on, but
Oh, that scared me for a second.
what's up?
We all fucking.
Like, wait, you can say that he just like drove over the three of us?
Oh god.
Yeah, so Victor and Honores just see this car come flying around the corner, and then it just starts going back and forth violently right next to them as it comes to like a complete halt. And
is the window lined up looking at them, or am I?
Yeah. You guys look over, and you just have like a clear sight of you guys all just like staring at Rowan, like you guys looking back at each other. Like, oh shit, it's Rowan.
So, I noticed that you guys just fucking run off and like shoot guns and blow shit up, leave me fucking behind like that. What's that? Unconscious body of a man tied up? What? We gonna like torture him for information or something? Is that the plan? On foot? Throw him in the trunk. You know?
What's up with the accent?
Is Victor pointing like a Bowie knife at him currently?
Absolutely.
Oh, what you gonna fucking do? You're fucking
Like, you
15 feet
interrogate him in
away.
the middle of the street, and Victor's like,
Oh, at the doctor, at me.
I don't know.
He's fucking unconscious.
Yeah, what are you guys doing?
Like,
Yeah, I think
like-
I didn't. I think he woke up and then I knocked him out. Right?
Okay. Yeah. So it's you guys are dragging him unconscious body around the corner.
is he dead? If he's dead, fucking leave him. Get in the car. We're getting out of here. What's going on? Why are you fucking dragging a dead body around? I'm beginning to think you guys like to do this shit, and it's not like out of necessity. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
You
the
say that,
preference
and
of yours.
remember the my mage hand is currently hovering next to me, holding the crowbar that knocked him out.
Yeah, fucking crazy. Floating ghost hand, crowbar with, I'm assuming, blood dripping from it.
Probably.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
Seems like I've caught up, right? Cool. The bar's on fire. It's gonna take them a long time to find out whether or not, like, you know, where we were in there, if there's anything fucking in there that, like, they were looking for, whatever, right? That's gonna buy us some fucking time.
I'm trying to remember does Victor look like well built and muscly? Like are you obviously like fit?
You just
I'd
reach over and
say,
grab his bicep real quick.
I'd say you wouldn't really know because I'm usually wearing like a pretty heavy overcoat, like a trench coat.
Always wearing a sick fucking duster, dude.
Okay. I
Makes
was gonna
coolest
just leave you with
noises.
the body to deal with it if I knew that you were strong enough, but if we're together, I won't do that.
You let go of the legs and like fucking the shotgun.
Well, I will say that you guys did all perform like an exorcism on Victor, and you know,
Oh, yeah, we
saw
got
the
to see it.
demon like pressing through his either non-rock hard abs or rock hard abs.
Hey man, yeah man, look, Victor, we ain't got time for this. We've already been through full frontal to save your life, okay? Whatever, dude. We're fucking close. You gonna torture this man? Put him in the fucking car. We'll do it somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop his legs, and the irony of this is not lost on either me nor Honora. Is be like, get him in the car. We have to hurry. Harrison needs help.
You know, I'm not one for like stopping people from fucking communicating, but you know, you walk and talk here, all right?
And then I'm just
Finish it
gonna
up
I'm just
inside
gonna
the
drop
car.
the feet and like hop off towards the dumpster where I last knew Harrison was.
What does he think a car is?
I'll start dragging the body to the backseat of the car.
Oh yeah, no, that's where you guys are gonna go. I open up just a big trunk that's like strapped down with belts on the back of the car. No, he goes in here. What's in it when I what's in it when I open it up? Like, is there just stuff in there?
So these vehicles are more just like the box top. Like you have the front seat and the back seat.
Yeah. And there's not like the reason the reason it was called a trunk back in the day was they literally strapped a hope
Like
chest.
just a chest.
Yeah. Absolutely. That's why it's called the trunk of your car.
So you just see like a tire iron, spare lugs.
Okay, cool. Hello. What the fuck is this used for? Okay, not getting out of this trunk. That's not what it's gonna be used for. Victor, do you have a use for this? You want this? I'll take that as a no, and I'll fucking throw it through like the window of a building beside me. Okay. Alley-oop, baby. And I'll fucking grab his legs and swing him on in.
Yeah, easy enough.
Hey, Victor. You kind of, it's like you've done this before. You draped him in the middle, you know, butt first, like, and fucking that slow kind of slink into the fetal position. All right.
You see Victor's face very just confused, freaking staring at you like, who the hell is this guy? He looks like Rowan. But doesn't sound
Wait,
like who the hell is this?
Fucking never heard a compliment before? Ah, fucking jeez. Get out of here. Get in the car. We're fucking picking everybody else up. I don't care what they fucking say. All right? We are not fucking around here anymore. Okay? You see all these people who are dead? That's us next. Okay? I fucking get in the car and try to start it in gear. Oh, wait. Okay. Hang on. This is gonna get crazy. And I'll drive down the alley in first gear, fucking fully backed.
Okay, yeah, just make a quick intelligence check as
Okay.
as you're going through the motions of starting the car back up and figuring the gears out.
Hey, you know, this thing's pretty
What's the
fucking cool,
DC?
right?
What's the DC?
Before I roll, yeah.
It's
Uh-oh,
not
you
like a
caught him.
set DC. It's more of like how long it's gonna take.
Oh,
You caught him. He's just fucking wanting me to roll the dice to let him know how to narrate. He's like, give me something to work with here. 11. Hey, yeah, fucking figured it out on my first try, right? Fucking turn the key and it's still in gear. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wow. That didn't sound healthy. Okay. You move this thing right over here. There's 3 pedals.
Yeah, with the 8, you kill it a couple of times, and then by the 3rd time, you give it enough gas and it starts scooting along, and it just goes. And then you just hear the roar of the engine as you're just riding it first down the street and not shifting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's
Sounds pretty
louder than
rough.
I thought it would be. Yeah. I don't know, something's wrong with this one. Because the other ones didn't sound like this one.
You'll figure it out.
And I'll follow down the alley.
Yeah, anytime you let off the gas, you're just like flying forward.
Yeah.
oh, man.
Cars,
Fucking
you know,
ball club in the
prototypes.
trunk.
Yeah, you just hear the body like smacking back and forth.
We open 20 minutes from now, we open the trunk. He's like, just fucking kill me. I'll tell you whatever you want. Covered in vomit, like bruises. Us
Actually,
too.
not-
It's like, hey, it's not much better up there. All right, I'll tell you that.
What am I saying all for? Fuck Volkov.
Victor, did you jump into the car, or what did you do?
Come again? Sorry, my daughter's.
Did you jump into the car with Rowan, or did you start
Yeah,
following
I'm in-
Norris?
I'm in the passenger seat with Rowan right now.
Okay.
Just staring at him confused.
Yeah, so as you guys are like driving around, you know, you're like bracing yourself from rocking immediately forward and back as gas is sort of let off the accelerator. And
Hang
how
on.
far
I'm
do you
not
guys
gonna be
drive up
able to
to?
miss
You
him.
just keep going a little bit.
Yeah, hang on. I'm not gonna be able to avoid this one. And I like just hit a bunch of trash cans. Trying to fucking spin the wheel.
So, Norris, you just hear the tires screech and like the loud, constant over revving of the engine as the car goes down the way. And you hear shortly after the crashing of what sounds like trash cans flying into like the walls and off the streets, and you get your way over towards the backside of the building here, and like you see Marlin like mid like closing the lid as these, or maybe not closing the lid, but mid like in the dumpster about to descend.
Descend's a weird thing to say when somebody's standing in a dumpster. You know, weird thing to know about like the posturing and like the movements of somebody standing on what should be. And
so is he
the
is
ground.
Marlon like going down the ladder, or is he just like
if
standing?
I can, like I opened the door. Like I think the last session I had opened the door of the dumpster and stuck my pistol in it.
Okay.
And then I saw what I saw, which was what, like a ladder? Was it a ladder down?
Yeah, roughly.
Or something like that. So then I just kind of stopped and looked for a second.
You have a little bit of dark vision.
I do have dark vision, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, dude, you didn't tell him?
Dude, that's so clutch.
So yeah, you can see that it descends about what looks to be about 30 to 40, 50, or yeah, like 30 to 50 feet or so. It's kind of hard to tell. And then you kind of look down and then look back out before you decide what to do. And you see Honores comes and hops up to you.
Yeah. I was gonna say, like, I take a couple steps down and then I hear Honore's like jump land.
Hear like the sticky slosh
Yeah.
of
Right,
his feet, like
Like we're like,
slapping against the cement.
Is this? Do you see Harrison? Is this where Harrison is?
I left him right here.
Well, I looked around and I was looking for blood, and the trail was here. I didn't see him inside the restaurant, so I'm assuming this is where he is. Well, actually, Harrison! I yelled down.
Oh, you're looking into it. I assumed like Han Solo and fucking Chewie pointing blasters at just a dumpster.
I'm yelling down it, yeah. Yelling down to see if Harrison responds.
Harrison, once you got to the bottom and you found yourself like, just in complete darkness, what did you do at that point?
Leg still kind of bleeding, probably hurting a bit. From the beautiful way I stealthed down that ladder last session with my natural one. Oh,
every rung
fuck.
the wrong way.
Yeah. I will say
You're right at the bottom of the ladder.
No,
Why
I
do my
will say
fingernails hurt. Why do only some of my fingernails hurt? That's concerning me.
I will say I would have reached into my backpack. I would have probably ruffled around in the dark, felt for my flashlight, and I would have turned on the flashlight.
Yeah, except for it does that thing where like the head is a little bit loose. You got to tighten it up, and then you slap it against the palm of your hand a couple of times as it flickers, and then it stays on.
And I will say I would have at least walked forward a little bit to see if I see any trace of like blood trailing. Just trying to look around.
Yeah, make a perception check for me real quick. And as you're kind of looking around through the sewers here, you take a few steps, you're about 15, 20 feet from where you dropped in from, and you feel like you hear like occasional whispers. Harrison, over here. And then all of a sudden you hear the echo of Harrison.
I hear both of them. So I hear one like further in, and then I hear one from up top. I hear Marlin.
Mm-hmm.
I'll shine my light over towards where I hear that softer, almost whispering like voice comes from. I'll just shine my light. My head still kind of facing where I heard Marlin come from. I'll shine the light in the direction of the other voice, and I'll turn my head back towards where I'm pointing the flashlight at. Tell him.
Yeah, you see the path kind of goes forward and splits off to the left and right up ahead.
Do I see a trail of blood? Anything that would show me that he possibly went down that path as well?
At the moment, every once in a while you see like a drip of blood, but you do notice up ahead actually that there's like a faint glow of light that sort of dissipates over time, that's veering off towards the right side.
How far is that from me?
As it's like somebody else is up ahead using a flashlight, and as they go down farther towards the end, the light sort of starts disappearing. It's about, I would say, 60 feet or so.
I'll say this. I will slowly start creeping, like kind of skulking down. I'll start walking forward a little bit. And again, I think I'll just kind of semi-shout, almost kind of hush it down a bit, like, Delin, please, it's me. It's just me.
Harrison.
If you're here,
Harrison.
You're muted, Spio.
if you're here, let me just give me a sign. Anything.
Harrison.
As I'll kind of just flashlight again. Oh, sorry, one sec. What's that? Oh.
So?
No, that's okay. So again, flashlight, kind of cascading light into the darkened tunnels of the sewer system. I slowly skulk forward.
Okay, make a stealth check. And you go along the little sort of like concrete path here that makes up one of the side. Oh. You can smell the terrible sewage as it's flowing by. The skittering of the occasional rat kind of does a little screech and goes through a hole in the wall on the opposite side. So you kind of like feeding on another little rat.
I'll say, as I'm skulking around, the injuries in my leg from that creature Volkov sent towards me, it causes me to wince out in pain a bit, like, ugh. I'm like, shit.
Yeah, you believe you are quiet.
Fair enough. I'll turn back again, seeing how far I am from the ladder, and I'll just turn back, and I'm just thinking to myself, like, if what am I doing? There's no way he'd there's no way he'd wait for me anymore. I'll slowly
chase him through the labyrinth of tunnels underneath the city.
I'll
leave your party behind and just chase him through the labyrinth of tunnels. Come on.
I'll say that I'll walk as far forward as I can
and look
and
both ways, and the DM won't put something interesting down there. I promise. Because this isn't a maze. This isn't a labyrinth designed specifically to split the players up and intrigue you.
I don't know how things necessarily would line up timeline wise, but pretty much as soon as Honora is like made aware of this hole that Harrison presumably has gone down, like I would just jump up like in one motion, like into over the side of the dumpster and down into the hole.
Fucking stretch out your dog legs, and your
sorry guys, I may have missed some of that. Issues.
I'll
I mean, Red's just
I'll-
slowly wandering away in the middle of these fucking in the middle of the tunnels beneath the streets.
Oh,
Demons.
he has not
Yeah.
reached out to me yet after hearing my voice.
Yep.
Well, I heard your voice. I heard it.
Yeah, you just
Well,
ignored
But
it.
I also heard
Just ignored it.
another voice.
also
I'm currently
whispers.
hearing two
Yeah, you
voices
also
right
heard whispers from different directions. You know.
But I'll say I'll walk forward as far as I can, and if there is like some sort of split to the left or the right, I'll just shine my flashlight towards that corner and kind of peek around it. I'll say that as I'm doing this, Harrison is starting to get very frightened.
Yeah, as you come around the corner, you definitely see like another T about 30 feet out. As you round the corner, to go ahead and give Gear what he wants.
It's not
You
what
d-
I want. It's just like
Yeah,
you're reading from DM Playbook 101. Okay, a player wanders off. A, B, C, D. Like
At the
Go
very
for it,
edge of
yeah.
the corner, you do see like Dellum kind of like placing his hand up against the wall and then rounds the corner as he's
Oh my God.
like holding his side.
almost
I'll-
close enough to touch. Like you keep grabbing his
I'll,
curtails in his chest.
I'll shout like, Dalim, is that you? Wait. Slumping forward with my leg.
Oh,
You
and
see,
your legs fucked up.
You see the glow from his light
He's...
slowly fades after he rounds
Oh
the
come
corner.
on! Oh come on, man! I'll say this. I'll thinking about how I'm going further in. I will again reach into my bag. I'll take out some ball bearings and I will start trailing myself with those ball bearings, clanking down the little iron beads as
Okay.
I go.
I'll say at this point, as you pull that out, Marlon and Honoris, you guys drop down and find yourself in the sewer now.
Can we see the light or anything?
Harrison, after you'd round the corner, how far did you go down? Or go out?
My God, that's a question. So, at first I went like from the ladder to that point where I went to the, I think to the right, right? That was like 60 feet total-ish. Right?
Yeah, when you rounded the corner, did you continue to follow basically Dellum, or are you halting after you rounded the corner and saw him?
If I see him round that corner, I'm at least, while trailing myself with those beads behind me, I'm at least like going up to that corner and again looking around.
Okay. So as Marlon and Honoris land, you guys just kind of see something similar. Well, Honoris doesn't quite, but as Marlon, you can see out a little bit ahead. You can see like just at the very end of the T where it splits off. But of course, Honoris, I don't. Do you have dark vision?
Yeah, I do.
Surely
Okay,
they
then
do.
Then you see the same. Yeah, you guys can both see the T at the end of the tunnel.
In fact, I think I have better dark vision. I have 120 feet of dark vision.
Oh hell yeah!
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
what you tell the DM. That's how you fucking do it right there, bro.
120 feet.
Better dark
I'm
vision.
subscribed to Dark Vision Prime.
Superior dark vision.
Nice.
Some might say.
You're a founders, like a
Don't you just
founders
love
kind of
having
thing
dark
in the
vision?
beta.
I love having dark vision, guys.
Well, it's
I
you have the-
love having dark vision.
you have the like the first you have the first model.
I don't. I don't.
They stopped
I'm
doing
blind.
firmware updates for that one.
The anthropomorphic rabbit race doesn't have dark vision, guys.
Well, and actually, I don't
I
know
think-
if Grung do by default either. I think that's a thing that I otherwise acquired.
Wrote on my character
So,
sheet and just
I-
fucking reading it right now.
What Marlon does, I think he had his pistol in hand, and he kind of like slid down the ladder a little bit.
You do it well, unlike me.
To reach the bottom. And then when he turns around and he looks and he sees the T, I think that I lower the hammer of my pistol, put it back in my holster, and pull out my rifle, and like half open the chamber to make sure that there's a live round chambered, and close it back and cock the hammer, and walk towards the T, still hollering for Harrison again.
How are you hollering? Like a lot, like somebody's lost in the woods, or like,
Yeah,
is it like a
yeah,
like a dog that fucking is like about to go out of sight, or like
yeah. I'm not being stealthy at all. I'm trying to find Harrison.
Okay.
Harrison. Yeah,
Oh no!
like I'm
like, no,
speaking.
kinda
In,
like you're in
I'm not
trouble.
like I'm not like yelling in my. I'm not like yelling, screaming, but I'm just saying it in my regular speaking voice, maybe slightly louder than that. Harrison.
I feel like I need
Harrison.
to come downstairs right now. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm
Yeah.
like walking. I'm like
back here.
walking at a fast pace towards the T, looking at the ground.
Right,
See
right,
if there's any inclination of where someone is, if anyone is.
And
Did you
what's
say that
in,
we could see the last little bit of Harrison's light receding?
with the distance since he went around to the next corner, I would say no.
Okay.
Yeah, as you guys drop or first getting off of the ladder, you would not be able to see.
Did you say, did we see anything that was an indication of which direction he went? I ADD'd for a second.
Make an investigation check for me.
Can we both?
But initially, no, there hasn't
Okay.
been any
Can we
sort of
both make
sign.
those checks?
Yeah.
Okay. Investigation.
Come on, big money.
And I'll say too, as they begin,
Nice.
as they begin like yelling out for you, Harrison, you can hear the footsteps up ahead from Dellum begin to quicken as he takes off running.
God damn it! Oh.
17, you guys are able to pick up also like the occasional trickle of blood from Dellum that Harrison seems to be following.
I
And then
see the blood.
I'll say you can actually hear like the faint utterance of Harrison getting mad because Dellum just took off running.
I'm taking off
I
after him as well.
You at least know that he
I
went to
think-
the right on the first tee.
I think
I'll
that
say-
I take off. I think I take off running too now. Like at a, like not like a pretty good jog, trying to catch up.
Okay.
Yeah, same thing. And, for whatever it's worth, out of combat actions, like I'm taking, cutting action dashes as well. Like I'm going as fast as I can. I'm not being careful about it.
Same here,
Um,
now.
I'm
Same
trying to
for
remember.
me.
In character, does Honoris actually know the name Dellum? I don't know that he's been exposed to that.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm just playing it right now, and let me know if it should be different. But I just assume that it's Harrison's blood. I don't know whose blood it is.
That's fair.
Yeah, there's probably not really a way you could tell unless Heron again have like different color blood than halflings.
I don't
So while I'm going, I'm gonna like reach into my pouch and pull out some more of my dice and like start chanting over them. But so they start like kind of glowing green. But then when I finish with the spell, because technically that's not a thing, you don't like hold a spell, but like after I've got my dice like kind of glowing with this fetid power, I want to transition to speaking in the extra language that I have, and like calling out to the person, since I don't know who it is, that Harrison is chasing. So I'm doing my like throat singing, right? And it's like, oh,
Which I'm sure sounds not
terrifying.
unsettling and just absolutely like you can feel it in your chest, but all in this tunnel, and I'm sure that's great.
and yeah, I'm just gonna try and like call out to this person, just making the assumption that they might speak that language, since they were with Volkov, and just like.
Did you have under languages like the old gods?
You're not too far from.
Hell yeah.
Oh, great.
So I feel like, so let me know if this is right. Ethan, is what you're thinking too. Like we're both taking actions and like cunning action dashing. So like we're like neck and neck, right?
You guys
good time?
Yeah, as long as Harrison's not doing the same thing, then you guys would be rapidly catching up.
Okay, and then I'm just
taking his hand off.
I'm running with my rifle, and beside me there's Norez starts pulling out dice and throat singing into them, and they. Is that what I'm getting?
I mean, yeah, that's how it starts, and then like as I'm hopping, right? Because I'm not running like you are, so it's kind of tortoise and hare, and that like you're running, and then I'm just like, whoop,
and then running, boom, like, yeah, boom, yeah.
But yeah, you just see like my, as I go by the first time, like I'm kind of like holding my hands up in front of my mouth and like making this crazy sound like into my hands, and then when I go by the next time, like one of my hands is just kind of like faintly glowing green, like holding something.
And it's doing that thing of like your fucking your speakers.
Yeah.
It's like messing up really bad. Yeah. So like panoramic. It's like in front of you and behind you and around you, in front of behind you, getting louder.
And what language are you doing that in?
I don't remember if this is the actual language or if I wrote it down with what made sense to me. No, that's fine. Yeah, I'll message it to Spio. I was in the process of doing that anyway.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna go grab my other energy drink. Quick.
I saved myself from fucking metagame spoilers.
No, I wasn't gonna say it. I was in the process of typing it out, but I like don't multitask well with that kind of thing, so I needed to finish what I was saying and then type it.
That's understandable.
Thank you. I want to know. It can't be that easy. And I kind of want to work for it. Maybe forget that I wanted to know and then remember.
While he's up though, I'm actually also gonna run to the other room just super fast.
I love that Marlon's beloved business is burning to the ground, and now he has no idea.
Yeah.
Chapman, when you're speaking, by the way, it's like, is this for anybody else? It's like starts out quiet and then it gets louder.
Sometimes.
Oh, really?
DM, I will say, the moment that I saw Delim starting to run, I'm also cunning action dashing, normal dashing.
Gosh dang it!
What's
you
happening?
said you were limping. You said you were limping.
You said you were limping.
Yes, of course I'm limping because one of my legs torn open, but I'm still gonna try.
You said you were limping. No. I can I use my inspiration to veto that?
Come on, man.
We're gonna catch up to you, motherfucker.
Dude. We do some ridiculous shit, but no. You said you were.
We do life exorcisms, but we can't have the moment where I push through the pain and I just start.
Well, you can't have already done a bunch of stuff, and then while they're catching up to you, you'd be like, oh wait, no, hold on.
Ah, come on. I said that I took off running as well.
Listen, Marlon's about to kill Dellum, okay? That's what's about to happen.
Harrison's like,
You just
no.
think- You just need to be okay with that. You just got to be okay with Marlon killing Dellum.
Another body in
I'm
the
just
We're
sewer.
not okay with it.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm kidding.
I might not be kidding.
Are not my responsibility.
It's like, I'm kidding.
I might not
As
be
you
kidding.
like, do the lever action to load around.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Just
I'm-
kidding.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna talk to him. I just want to talk to him. I just want to talk to him.
Like he wants to talk to me, I think, because I want to talk to him and I want to shoot him. And if he's not talking to me, well,
Honores, as you begin your throat chanting, make a perception check for me. A 12. I would say from where you're at and who I believe, your target audience to be, you wouldn't quite notice like them turn around or anything at this point to acknowledge it. But with your 12 perception, as you guys are kind of running and trying to catch up to Harrison, you catch a faint glimpse along the stone walls as you're running, and you see it be like a little one of the bricks begin to open up. You see like an eye looks at you real quick and then closes. And you like kind of blink a couple of times and it's just a brick.
is it like an eye that you'd be like, okay, that belongs to a person or something, or is it like, was it on a stalk or something?
It just
Yeah,
looks like
is
an
that-
eye appeared through the brick, like a large eye, like bigger than your fist.
White.
Mm.
It was more like vertical with like a solid green.
Marlon saw that too?
No, just an Honores.
Okay.
Circle pupil, slit pupil.
It was slit.
I think I would just press on, honestly. Like, I see it, but I'm used to seeing like weird, crazy, creepy stuff out in the like voodoo swamp anyway. So I'm just like, whatever. Like, I'm just pedal to the metal.
Yeah, if it's over there and I'm over here, pretty good start.
Okay.
Guys, we got to go to the voodoo swamp.
Voodoo swamp.
We're gonna have
Welcome
Why?
survival
to the
session.
voodoo man.
Because you can't say voodoo swamp and just
The
not
voodoo
go
swamp.
there, you know what I mean?
We're gonna have a survival session together.
Harrison, as you pressing around the corner, you travel up a little bit farther and you find yourself into a chamber where it splits off into 3 different directions.
Oh my god. Just instantly when I come into that chamber, like flashlight flowing around. Anything from one of the 3 passageways? Do I hear anything? Do I see anything with the light? Just like still standing in that chamber.
What's your passive perception?
My passive perception is 13.
13.
You don't see anything in time, but rather too late.
You make a quick evaluation. You look down, try to look for any sort of like footprints. So I guess just for reference to like, this is no longer like a path of the flowing water It's just like this large sort of concrete chamber. The three splitting parts are large tunnels, and it's almost like there was flowing water going through them at one point. You see like the center trail that goes along the very bottom middle of the tubes. Like this, there's a little bit of liquid like here and there, and yeah, just like built up like growth kind of along the tunnel. As you like reach into this, get like to the center point to where you can see these 3 paths in this chamber, you see like the flickering of Delb's flashlight as it dies.
From which one of the tunnels?
Well, in the center chamber here before you come to the 3 paths. So you are like in this main chamber right now, and his flashlight was in the center of the chamber. And as you're standing out, you see 3 different tunnels.
I'm putting my flashlight up towards where I saw his one flicker out. Again, just shouting his name. And can I make an insight check? Like I constantly see him running. I see him, well, presumably running away from me, of course. But does it seem like there's anything else that he's currently scared of? Anything else that kind of gives something away about why he's trying to get away from me specifically?
I mean, I would just say that, you know, he was already trying to get away and things went wrong. So he's just trying to get away on a different path.
Right.
Not sure there would be a possible way to determine that at this time.
All right.
Like anything beyond that.
Beyond being chased by armed men with guns after a car accident and seeing his colleague be fucking like killed, like murdered to death in like incomprehensible ways, vomiting up leeches, and you know, it's
hey,
like,
that's what you made of it.
I think that was a good addition. I'm standing by
It
that.
was. Yeah, I'm still one hand trailing behind me, slowly dropping those little beads, making my way towards him, just trying to get his attention.
Make him away.
Trying to get his attention. And now, I think at this point, it goes from me trying to get his attention to me almost sounding desperate. I'm just making my way forward. God damn it.
Approaching, what does it sound like to approach desperation?
For Harrison, his voice starts to crack even more than it usually does. It's just, there's a certain amount of sorrow that's starting to break through his voice, and it's just, Dallin, please, just 1 second, please, just wait up. And I'm just starting to get out of breath, still trying to make it my old body really starting to show its age as, damn, I really don't have the stamina that I used to have. And I just continue on, beats trailing behind me, flashlight in front of me.
You hear down the right tunnel. Give it up, old man. You ain't got what it takes.
I just
is
bitterly...
it like in the darkness you did stop to, but just at the cover of darkness with the length of the tunnel between you.
Bitterly, like a bit like
giving you counsel.
I just, this bitter sounding laugh is like, well, you may be right about that. And I continue on chasing that sound. But that doesn't mean I'm going to give up that easily.
Now, as Harrison heads down towards the right tunnel, as it kind of like curves around Marlin and Honores, you guys come rounding the corner and find yourself in the chamber that Harrison just was in.
And we can't see him, or we can.
Yeah, as you come around the chamber, you're unsure. You see the same like dead flashlight that's in the center of the chamber as you come into the room.
I'll pick it up. I'll pick it up and give it a couple smacks.
Yeah,
Make
you
sure it's
like
dead.
hit it in your hand a couple of times. You see it try like flashes a little bit, but never stays on.
Just
It's gone forever.
Yeah, pitch it to the side. Yeah.
Hear the metallic clank kind of echo off of the concrete walls in here.
Norris has better vision than me. I'll ask you. What are you seeing? I would like to give him an.
Ask if I could hear him, but with a 6, probably not.
Well, I'm going to try to give you if I can provide a Norris the help action, maybe to.
Sure.
Yeah.
How does that work in 5th edition? I don't remember.
You just get the roll twice.
Oh, okay.
Take
Well,
the
sorry.
higher
Yeah,
roll.
no, I know what advantage is. I just couldn't remember
Oh.
how help worked.
Gotcha.
Advantage being roll 2 dice.
Yeah.
The higher of the two. A normal dice challenge being roll 1, and then a disadvantage
Oh,
dice.
Hell yeah!
Hey, brother.
Wow.
It felt right.
Marlon's
felt
so
right.
fucking mad he's not confusing those echoes. He knows exactly what fucking tunnel they came down.
No, that's a Norris. I said, what are you seeing?
Yeah, with the nat 20, you definitely pick up more of the little blood trickles as they veer off and towards the right tunnel. And it's not before too long. You guys begin to catch up to Harrison, and you guys can see him up ahead.
But Harrison is not yet caught. No.
So we're running. We start to see Harrison.
Yeah, and you guys are kind of like moving in tandem, but you guys are slowly gaining. But you guys can actually see him now.
Harrison, what the fuck, man? Stop for just a second. You know, or once he comes into view.
We can't stop. He's getting away.
As you guys are like looking down this tunnel, you see like symmetrically on the left and right side there are little basic I don't really know what to call them, but like little indentions in the walls where doors are. Like every 60 feet or so, you can see like these little openings along the tunnel.
Yeah, I think like as I'm running, I'm still talking to Harrison, trying to talk to Harrison. Leave him alone. We have the doctor. As we're running, because I have no idea who or why Harrison would be chasing a different person other than the doctor.
I think at this point, I hear them behind me. If I don't see Delim, I, out of breath, I slump down on my knees. I just look defeated, flashlight still in front of me, defeated. I look up towards that ceiling, those little water droplets kind of falling around me. and I just slump down, lower my head, and I just start banging one of my fists against that stone floor, making little splashes in the puddles. And I break down. I start weeping.
Can I see Dellum or any like doors opening or closing or anything?
So you don't
I
see
can
any
see
door
further.
closing. Like, so are you guys just still running up, or do you
I mean,
guys
yeah, I was
stop
gonna
as you
say if
see?
I can still see something, I'm just gonna blow right past them and keep chasing.
Okay.
Yeah, if I can see something, then I'll take a fucking shot at him.
At the moment, you just see Harrison, as he kind of like stops in this long
Okay.
hallway here, and yeah, as you
What I
guys
was
ran
thinking-
by a couple of these little, sort of like alcoves where these doors are, like you can see that it kind of like goes in or out of the tunnel a little bit. Like they're like these 10 by 10 blocks. That, and then you see like the door that leads out of each of these.
Yeah.
Is it similar to what was underneath the bar?
Sort of, yeah. So from the bar, it was like, kind of like a carved tunnel separate from this sewer structure, like a secret passage to the tunnels.
These were built at the same time the tunnel was built. With whatever the tunnel's purpose is, these were like mint. These had purpose at that same time, kind of thing.
So I think when Marlon gets up to Harrison, like that's all he's really worried about. So he'll like if he's slumped over on the floor, I'll kind of kneel down with him. Hey, what's going on? Where are you hurt?
I face still kind of facing downwards. I will tilt my head up weakly. I'll just look up at Marlin, eyes just red. Of course I'm hurt. That creature that Volkov released on me got me pretty good. But I let Delim get away again. And I again just slam my fist as hard as I can onto that stone floor. Again, I let him get away.
I don't know who that is, Harrison. Who's Dellum? He was with the doctor. You know this person?
I've known him for a very long time. Let me collect myself a bit. Delim and I, we used to work together in Sink City. We worked together for, God, how many years did we work together? A long time. But around 5-6 years back, I guess because we grew apart. I made some bad choices. I can't take those choices back. But ever since then, I haven't seen him in all those years, and I always wanted to just speak with him, just one last time. And when I never told you, did I? When I was in the hospital, when you got out and I was still there, he visited me, and he said goodbye to me. Like he knew damn well that Dr. Volkov was going to do something to me, that he was going to kill me. And now to see that confirmed, to see him working together with Volkov, to see him back then in that goddamn car with him. How
Is
can I
Norris?
not want questions? How can I not want to chase after him, just stop him in his tracks?
Is Norris continuing on? Does he have a
Yeah,
lead on him?
I personally am on the struggle bus today with my ADHD, so I'm sorry, I totally missed the answer to whether or not I actually saw anything pursuable in
You didn't get it.
ahead.
So,
Yeah, as you're looking ahead, you're not really seeing any additional signs or anything catching your eye.
Okay. I probably would have just, taken another couple hops. And, I'm probably not doing 30 feet, per go. I was probably like 2 hops per move action or whatever. So I probably take another like rounds worth of hops, like down, just kind of, if nothing else, just kind of like needing to stop, my own momentum, in the like muck and grime and whatever. And then, yeah, if I don't see anything, another, whatever that would be, 100 feet down, then I'll like turn around and come back.
like, I think the reason I was asking is because, like, I think I'm like, as he's telling me this, like, I've kind of like out of my peripheral is I'm looking at Norris and seeing what he's like. I'm seeing basically if he's seeing anything, and if he like stops and like his trail's going cold. Sorry to cut you off.
No, I was done. You're good.
Oh well, Brad too.
That's okay. I'll continue after.
Yeah, as I'm listening to that, I say, motherfucker. Well, Harrison, man, we're down here. If you want to keep going, we'll keep going.
I don't know if that's even possible anymore. He's, he made fun of me. Can't keep up with him, can you? Who am I kidding? My body's starting to show his age. I know that I can't keep up with him anymore, but I
Dylan.
I want to speak with him one last time, and I wanted to have that opportunity, no matter the cost. I have kept that guilt with me for way too long.
I stand up and try to Harrison stand up.
Yeah, I'll lean on you. I feel like the adrenaline is now kind of wearing off. I'm really starting to feel the pain here. And as I put pressure on that one leg again, it just starts to bleed up a bit more, and I just wince. I feel like that constant state of adrenaline that I've been in really starts to wear off. Like all those wounds that I've gotten these past few days, all those spots, those cuts, those stabs, bullet wounds, all of them. I think in this moment, I really start to feel the weight and the pain of that as I lean on your shoulder.
So he sees that, yeah, and I like put my arm around him, like, kind of give him my shoulder and like hold his leg up or whatever he needs to do. And I look down at his leg, and I think he like Marlon immediately realizes that he's hurt pretty bad, and he was moving incredibly fast. And that Harrison, for lack of a better term, has got that dog in him, like
Got a dog.
Dude, that's what people say. That's what the fuck people say.
Yeah,
heard that.
So, Dylan, so you think you could describe him well enough that I could picture him? Maybe sketch, maybe draw a sketch or have a picture.
Of course, yes. Delim is a halfling, probably late 50s now. He is salt and pepper, slick backed hair. He's got this devilish charisma to him. Always had, even back when we were working. Back when we were still working together in the sink. You know, I was usually the one doing the investigating, he was the one doing the sweet talking, doing the just doing mostly doing the talking. I've never really been the best with words. But I will say that he was. And in that way we kind of complemented each other. Used to work together as a team. I saw him wearing a red and black coat, as he usually did. Got a little, probably pretty rough looking now, given as how I've been chasing him down. But you can't really miss him.
What did you say was the last bit?
I'll say you can't really miss him. When you see him, he makes his presence known.
Well, I mean, I think you've put it together, but from what I'm hearing, this little bastard betrayed you.
Sorry, what was that? You kind of cut out. What did you say?
Was that 19 somebody's head exploding? And a gunshot firing?
No, I was just prepping something for when they're done talking.
Oh, okay.
Sorry,
So
Oh,
from
I
what
just
I'm
dropped-
hearing,
and if it was a 1, I just dropped it. Sorry, I just dropped that. My bad.
can you hear me good now?
Pro move, dude.
Okay. From what I'm hearing, this little bastard has betrayed you.
I don't know. I really don't know. I want
I've
to
heard
think.
enough.
No, I want to think that that there's something deeper here. I don't believe that he would betray me just like that. Even after what happened between me and him. I don't believe it. I just don't. There has to be a reason behind it. And that's what I want to know.
Well, I'll tell you this, Officer Sheridan, we've done a lot of things together. Done a lot of sketchy things together and kept each other's secrets. And he should have killed me yesterday.
Are you guys just staying in one spot, by the way, when you're doing this? Or you guys
No, we're
moving at
like
all,
I
or-
feel like I think we're walking back towards where we came from. I don't
Maybe
think.
as a brief intermission, I was just gonna say, like, when I give up the chase and come back, I just kind of like curse under my breath and like smack my fist against the wall and then put my dice away, and then I'm gonna come back and just give Harrison like a head to toe checkup. That was what the medicine roll was for. Just like I know that he had been really hurt, right? He's just been exerting himself a lot. He's down here in like the muck and probably not as resistant to that as I am. So just like while they're talking for the first minute or so before we get him up and start moving him, I'm just gonna give him a once over, like bandage up anything particularly nasty that I find.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I'll say I'm just kind of limping back together with Marlin and Honorus right now, and as I'm doing that, I'm just again speaking with Marlin. It's like I know and I understand that what happened between you and him. it's quite a similar tale to what's going on with me and Delim now, isn't it?
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting at, and I don't regret my choice of action.
And that's where we differ, don't we? I regret my choice every day. Every single day.
Well, I'm going to do everything that I can to make sure you get that conversation that you so desire. All right? And I kind of give him a couple pats on the back.
I think I'll give a slight smile for a second. I'll kind of look up to you, Marlin. And I'll just give the faintest little smile, like giving this idea of, I guess, we can try that together.
Yeah. I look towards the Norris who's like checking you out. Is it already infected or?
Anorez is
Currently not here.
Oh, okay.
continues the last action that was given to him.
Got you.
Yeah, he checks
Goes
you up and
like,
down, bandages up what he can. You're able to, continue to walk out of here and do what you guys need to do physically.
Yeah. As we're walking on this last place, this is about the worst place I could have imagined to have an open wound dragging across the ground.
That's really as you're still in there, and he's still dragging it across the room.
Yeah.
Wow, gee, thanks.
Yeah.
Marlin, I just want to thank you. I know that I haven't been. I haven't really been the best partner in crime in this group.
No, great.
No, there's no need to sugarcoat it. I'm impulsive. I haven't made the smartest decisions. I think I can allow myself to set my pride apart for at least a moment.
That's fucking pride talking right there.
Is no, you're fine. You're great. I'm a heartless bastard. I mean, I get it. I'm a little jaded. But next time you go crawling down a tunnel into the unknown, it's just maybe let one of us know, right?
Right.
But I get it. This guy, you knew him and you wanted answers, and I get it. I probably would have done the same thing.
Yeah.
Think you can climb this ladder? Or?
I'll look up again to our up the way I came. I'll kind of hold my hands up. They're shaking and trembling. I can.
If not, I mean, we
reach one hand up. I'll try and grab onto the ladder, and I'll attempt to start making my way up a bit.
As you grab onto one of the steps, you look up first and then look back down, and then you notice some sort of metallic object at the base of the ladder.
Like in a video game where it's just like...
You just see a little shine, because you can't quite see that great down here. Unless you're pointing your flashlight at it.
I'll just... Curiosity killed the cat, right? With one hand, I'll hold on, and I'm just with my flashlight still in the other hand, I'll just kind of... What is this?
Shit, what
Flashlight.
is it?
You pick it up and look at it, and you see that it's a Sink City badge. And as you're kind of like shining your light on it, there is like a faint light that kind of comes down from the hole. That's just like only surrounding the ladder here at the base, and then your flashlight begins to start flickering rapidly and goes out. And just before it does, you can see enough to where you're pointing the flashlight in the direction of where you guys came from. And as it's flickering out, you see like Dellum sneaking up behind you guys, and the light goes out and you can't see anything anymore.
Oh shit!
And what are we doing up top in the car?
You not gotten the hang of this thing yet?
Well, all right. Hey, who the fuck are you to talk? Okay, right? But first time I've ever seen. Oh shit! Fuck! Get out of the way! All right, I've never fucking operated with it. What does this do? Huh? And I'll like smack the fucking stick in the middle. Huh? Like, what does any of this fucking shit do?
I'll reach in the glove box and look for an owner's manual.
Oh, hey. Yeah, hey. What's inside? What do you think they keep in that little box right there? Oh, shit. Oh, you should keep both hands on this thing. Fuck.
Yeah, it's a 300-page book on the vehicle manual on how every little single part works and operates.
Public
Oh.
doesn't take sunshine for sure. I asked. Yeah.
Fucking
I just
score?
paid for it.
Hell yeah. Victor. Fucking A, dude. Holy shit, it's the coolest fucking thing I've ever seen you do. Oh my god. All right. We have to pull over and read that right now. Huh. I reach in the bottom and I grab gloves.
Like leather gloves, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Driving gloves. There's like a little
Hey, grab
taxi
onto this
driver
thing.
hat,
Yeah, grab onto this thing. It's fucking slick.
cabbie hat.
Yeah. Oh fuck. The windows like like the windshield, the AC in these cars, like back in the day at least, where you just like they just fucking swung outward a little bit.
AC.
Yeah, that's the AC. The windows just fucking.
I mean, these are like these are the first models. They don't even have windshield
No,
wipers.
he's talking about
you
like
have to like
the little triangle of the windshield that you fold in to have wind.
You have a plate of glass in front of you, and then it hinges on the top, and you just push the bottom outward a little.
Okay,
bit.
I
it
got you.
rolls
what you
off
mean,
the
yeah.
hood. Yeah.
Okay. And I was saying like there's no windshield wipers either. Like you either just have to brush something with your arm. They don't quite have the twisty knobs with the windshield wipers yet. Something to think about.
Somebody should really fucking like you drill a hole in this thing and fucking. Damn, whoever fucking designed this thing is brilliant and fucking stupid all at the same time. I'll pull over to where they went. I will, because I only know how to make the car go forward. So I'll go like around and drive up. Hey, you fucking see where they went?
Still in first gear.
I mean, I haven't had time to fucking read the book yet.
All right, still in first gear.
Let me read this. I'll explain it to you. And I try and find like in the glossary the basic operations.
You know what?
Yeah, make a good intelligence check.
No. We're absolutely not gonna fucking do that. That's not what we're gonna do. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. I don't think you understand. You don't know anything about me, okay? You may seem a little surprised. I'm fucking genius. Okay?
Who the fuck is this, and what have you done with Rowan?
Okay? I'm gonna read that book, and I'm gonna understand fucking everything about it, and if there's anything inside there that I don't understand, it's because it's not fucking right. That's how it's always been. Oh shit, that fucking page. Yeah. Is that a diagram? Fucking read that to me.
Yeah, you see a really like terrible depiction of the shifters, and it just gives descriptions of like ranges of speed between the gears. You're able to accurately interpret that and explain that to Rowan.
So I'm just gonna say I expedition dump how to drive a manual to Rowan.
Pretty much, yeah.
I love
Holy
it.
fucking- Dude, this thing goes backwards. It can go
Yeah, you see
fucking
an
both
R
ways,
on the
dude.
knob.
What the fuck?
What?
That's what those mean. Holy shit. Okay, hey, Victor. I was a bit hasty whenever I was describing to you my cognitive abilities, and maybe, I did this thing where I fucking put you in a category that most other people are in that I've ever fucking talked to. And I apologize for that. Okay? I'm sorry for the assumption. We're in a situation. You're pretty fucking slick, brother.
I put the back of my hand on Rowan's forehead to check for a fever.
Fucking hey, dude, I'm trying to fucking drive here. Don't fucking touch me. Who
Are
the
you
fuck said
fucking
you could
feeling
touch
okay?
me? Dude, okay.
Feels fine.
I have been lying to you the entire fucking time that you've known me. Right? We're trying to get into this fight. Fucking now, let's get to the. Tell them. Okay, they were in this alley, and now I don't see anybody. Do I make another turn? Like, where the fuck did they go? Tell me where they went. We'll park the fucking car.
Just stop in the fucking alley and look for some fucking clues.
Look, I'm about to read a 300-page manual on how this entire fucking car works. I don't look for clues. All right.
All right,
I
then you fucking
understand
read the
how things
manual and
work.
I'll go fucking look for clues. All right.
All right. Hey, I've been lying to you this whole fucking time, okay? That's what's been fucking happening. I turn the lights off, right? No. Don't fucking go anywhere. Look, everybody's fucking running away. We'll fucking just wait right here, okay? I'll pull up by the dumpster. I'll probably maybe hit it, right? All right, it's fucking good. Okay, look, stay here. Fucking lean back, get down, okay? What was it, 8 minutes before that fucking first car showed up? Right? And it was like maybe another 10 for that second one. Not all of them were people who knew what the fuck they were doing. Some of those were responders. They had to fucking be. Right? There's people eating in the diner. I hit a guy in the head with the bottle. The cops are coming here. Let's lay low. We can't help anybody if we're fucking killing more people or fucking whatever. I've been lying to you. Okay? You don't know who the fuck I am. Because I didn't want you to know who the fuck I am. Because who the fuck I am is all this fucking shit that is fucking happening right now. Okay? Like, this is what I'm trying to get away from. I was nervous. I fucking, like, oh no, what's going on? I'm fucking anxious because I'm fucking terrified that a demon's gonna fucking possess people around me and I'm gonna have to fucking deal with that shit again, right? And that fucking demonic fucking possessed ancient artifacts of pure fucking evil are going to ruin lives, right? And they're gonna be and people who you have no fucking concept of how powerful they are. They won't erase you. They will make you wish that you were erased. Trust me, I know. They'll make you love somebody so they can fucking take it away from you. I mean it.
Wouldn't be the first time I've dealt with monsters like that. As I
These are
pull
fucking
my
people,
rifle out
dude.
and fucking people, monsters, same thing. They all die.
No, they don't. And that's what's fucking scary. They don't fucking die. It keeps happening. They keep going. And I tried to get away, and Marlon took a fucking chance, right? And I said, you know what? It's gonna work. It's not gonna happen this time. And I'll fucking do it. I'll risk ruining the lives of every fucking person that I come in contact with. Because I can hide, I can fucking fix it, right? I can make all the bad shit go away. And then here it is. You're lucky we got that fucking demon out of you. You're lucky I've been fucking studying every fucking day to learn how to get demons out of people. It's the only time the second time I've ever seen something like that happen, and it's the only time I've ever seen it come out of somebody. We're in fucking danger. And it's the worst shit. It's beyond imaginable. I had to learn how to read languages that people don't even speak anymore for fucking of places that don't exist, where they don't talk with fucking like using their voices, right? The mind's fucking like they use other shit to fucking communicate thoughts, so their thoughts are even fucking different. It's like it drives you fucking crazy. Just to understand half of this shit. We're gonna fucking die. Everybody around me is gonna fucking die. And I'm gonna have to fucking watch it. There's nothing I can fucking do about it. If everybody is fucking running around, trying to get out of the fucking car and search for clues and fucking spread out, fucking put keys in the back of each other's heads and fucking play piddle dick, right? Fucking bring home monsters and like the fucking eggs. Bring home a fucking egg sack from a monster that fucking stuck its entire hand through your friend and then just leave it unattended underneath the bar. We gotta fucking get this shit together, okay? It's not going away. Y'all ain't gonna fucking let that happen. I know that. Right, last time I was alone. Last time, there were some people who tried to help me until I was alone again. This time, there's people I'm trying to help. And let's please not make it until I'm fucking alone again. And I'm fucking running somewhere else, being chased down. Okay? You're cool, dude. Look at your fucking leg. Sick. You deserve to, like, be a part of the fucking world. Like, that's fucking gnarly. You're like... I don't know how you make your dust to do the thing when, like, every time you turn, it's like... It's like there's a whip. You know what I mean? You've killed people from every other fucking, like, organization for the other organizations, and still somehow, like, fucking can walk in there and they don't just automatically kill you, right? Stabbed you in the hand that one fucking time, though. Hey, that guy. Who was that guy that stabbed you in the hand?
DM, if you could remind me. It's been a while since we brought his name up.
Damien.
There we go. Yeah. Talking about good old Damien. Fucking psycho.
Damien Redthorn. And actually, as you bring up the name Damien, you guys notice, like, in the street, there is a crowd beginning to form, and you can easily pick out some individuals that are just standing out, as you do see a few members of the Reapers, like, on one side of the street, and a few of the good boys on the opposite side, all kind of just acting as spectators. And you notice that Damien actually proceeds forth in the street, and from, like, around the corner out of view, you notice a couple of other individuals getting out of the car, wearing some, like, classically noticeable, like, these sort of forest greenish trench coats, typically worn by the Murkmire marshals. And it appears that they are escorting someone as the third person gets out of the car, and you notice someone
You see
from
they're
the Church of
escorting?
Lunera steps out in clerical robes. They have like this sort of ceremonial headpiece on as they walk out into the streets.
So you see, okay, so two fucking like clean, clean uniform, fucking like, you know, black. Everything's exactly in its place. Like trench coated, gloved up marshals.
Yeah, basically,
flanking,
uniforms.
flanking a man who is in full ceremonial garb for a church ceremony. Steps out of a car into the middle of a burning street, the middle of burning wreckage filled with bodies, and is just like calmly walking, like, amen.
He just has like this sort of exaggerated smile. It seems we've had an incident going on here. Maybe you should go ahead and figure out what's going on. And you see Damien kind of like comes across the street to greet the religious figure. Rowan, you would know that this person is... I have it. This is a High Inquisitor.
Inquisitors lead.
High Inquisitor of the Church of Lunera.
Yeah, Inquisitors are some of the upper echelon of a hunt, right? Like
Very
like
high
say
ranking.
bigwig of a hunt.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
like
a
hunt at-
very rare occasion for someone of their status to like be this far outside of the Sink City as well.
Yeah, this would be like a hunt that happened because a child went missing. The mayor's child went missing, and they needed to hunt the witch that did it. And the marshals. Are there any Templar?
Not that you see at the moment.
Okay, so they don't know. All right, they don't know it was me. Okay, that's
You
good.
see the two marshals kind of just looking around, trying to assess the area.
I fucking duck into. I fucking grab. I grab Victor and I fucking slam him down as hard as I can, and I fucking put my hand over his mouth. And I'm like, I don't know. I if you want to insight, so I don't have to get physical with you. But that's what's happening if you don't insight it, Victor.
I mean, you'd probably would have had to have grabbed me because I would have been trying to slip out the car to get to the corner of the alley to kind of get a better look at the situation.
Absolutely. Okay, I grab you. I close the door on my fucking fingers so it doesn't slam. I slam my own fingers in the door, so it doesn't make a sound, and purposefully, and fucking hold you down like below the line of the car, like my other hand over your mouth. No, sir. Those are the keepers of those monsters you were talking about. Means it's getting close to feeding time. If this is bad, you don't need to look at them because if they can see you, if you can see them, that means they can see you. It's time to hide under the bed. Okay? Let's get under the covers so the monsters can't see us. And I'll fucking like look for, is there like a rag, is there like a fucking canvas or something that we can kind of like cover up ourselves in the car, like look like junk in the fucking seat or something even?
Yeah, for sure.
What are you doing, dude? Help me. Victor, fucking help me out here, dude. I fucking had to slam my fingers in the door, so they make noise.
Kind of wrap us up as best as possible to hide us.
Yeah, you guys like hide yourselves and kind of like looking over, just try to get any sort of view, and you notice that they're like going to some of the people in the crowd, trying to. It looks like they're asking questions, doing a little soft interrogation, and you see them talking to somebody for a little bit, and then shortly after they have this like small little conversation, you know, asking questions. You see them like pull out a piece of paper. You know, it looks like they're asking if they, you know, look noticeable or not, but you can't tell.
All right, he said this is gonna fucking go. Those people will never be seen again if they know anything. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Whatever good citizen tells them what they want to know, which is where the fuck we are, that person is gone. If they're lucky. It was an accident. If they're not lucky, they will be fucking put on trial and humiliated as a show of force and fear to get the whole town to fucking turn against itself. And smoke us out like rats in a barn. But you know what? That's why we were fucking hiding, dude. That's why I wear the fucking mask. That's why you know my name is Rowan. Okay? You know what my real name is?
Why don't you go ahead and tell me?
Victor. Victor? Did life have to step away?
No, can you hear me?
Oh, you're really quiet.
That's weird. I didn't touch
Okay,
anything.
you're good now. Okay. Hey, you know what my real fucking name is, Victor?
Why don't you go ahead and fucking tell me, since you seem to been hiding everything for the
God damn it,
longest.
I take everything fucking back I said about whenever we were fucking working together. No, you don't want to know my real fucking name. Because then it fucking gets written down in the book and you fucking disappear. No, I'm not gonna tell you my real fucking name. I like you. Fuck, dude. Alright. We need somewhere to go as soon as... I don't want to leave them, okay? I don't. I really don't want to leave them, but if I can save you and not them, that's saving someone. I don't think... Hey, man, one's not better than the other, right? It's just... Goodness is the fact that not everyone died, right?
Got an old spot east of town, a couple of miles
Okay.
out. We should be able to lay low there, at least for a few days.
Let me ask you this. Okay. Did either of those motherfuckers help you out with that spot? Fucking hook you up with a tip or something on it? Like, and I point to the two leaders of the most prominent gangs who are currently talking to investigative wardens of the largest neighboring city and a fully regaliaed, like ceremonial church, like a church official who I only can imagine has his hands behind his back and is rigid in a way that is purposefully unsettling because of the discipline it takes to like just to be around it. It's like, holy shit, how are you you're doing this on purpose and you like it. And I can't, I can't even, like, just the way you stand is so disciplined and beyond, like, just normal people.
But no, nobody knows about this spot.
Okay, you fucking know about the spot, I know about the spot. Okay, some people know about the fucking spot. Wasn't always your fucking spot.
The only two people who know about this spot are gone.
I mean, that's full. Half of the people, because, like, I know what you... Okay. Hey, you know what? I don't need to get pedantic right now. We can do that later. You showed, you know, pretty logical fella. Can you fucking, I'll fucking rip my finger out of the door. Kind of purposefully making it bleed a little.
Okay.
All right. Fucking, what doesn't matter? What doesn't matter? Fucking talk. Specs of the head. Fucking, like, this doesn't matter. Okay. It's fucking weird. I know it, dude. Just use my finger like a pencil. Can you draw me a map on the streets? So we can fucking just go. I already know where, how to make my way there. Yeah. I don't need to be making instant split-second decisions that lead to safety. You know what I mean? If you have a pen in your fucking pocket, dude, like a real nice one, I'm gonna be mad, but it's gonna look cool, probably. You know? It's an inside pocket too, isn't it? Motherfucker.
I do reach into an inside pocket, but I don't pull out a pen. I pull out a photo of my childhood home.
I'm from Sink City, and I walk everywhere through back alleys. It's nice. I like the roof and the windows and that door.
Yeah, the condition's not what it used to be anymore, but... And then I'll start writing on the back of the photo a small map to it.
Okay. So that's pretty clever. It's very personal. I like that. Except I don't, because instead of just random lines on a fucking piece of paper that one of those fucking code breakers would take them time, right? Bring it to somebody like me, fucking code break it. Now it's like, oh, look, I have a fucking picture of a house and a map the way it fucking is. Really, we can't lose that. We can't.
Shut up and memorize it. This is getting burned.
I can't. Okay. You know what? I can commit it to memory. Absolutely right. Let's just run it over like 20, 30 times. I'll just say it fucking in order exactly every turn. And then I'll do that while we wait for them to fucking leave. Which won't happen. If they, like, the fact that they drove up in a car here and then actually got out of it means that this isn't a quick trip. They're like, F it. Okay. So yeah, I'll just run through each street, fucking committing it to memory. Exactly the path we're gonna take and shit. You know what? If they fucking are like on the roofs or something, right? Like, where the fuck could they have gone? Like, not through a building or whatever. They'd be like glass of smoke. What do you think? Roofs?
I mean, there's no real way up. The only person I could see making it to a roof here would be Norris.
Fucking wild, he's a frog, man.
You see like fire escapes on like the backs or like in the alleys.
Where the ladders are just out of the way enough that you can't, you really have to like jump to fucking get it, and maybe it'll fucking hang, only come halfway down. Yeah. Well, I don't see any of the I don't see any open windows. I don't see. Oh fuck, dude. God damn it. You don't care about anybody who may live in any of these apartments, right?
Only thing that's off to me is money. You know that well enough.
What? You always drinking this shit away. Fucking throwing it away. Who the fuck are you fooling, bro? You fucking...
Hey, I gotta feel my habit somehow.
Yeah, your habit is fucking trying to get yourself killed by fucking going out and killing the most dangerous people who fucking, It's like you want to die or something. It's like, maybe if you fucking find the right person, and kill like a bad enough guy, that a gooder guy will come and fucking kill you for being the badder guy than him or something, but you always end up being the gooder guy. So maybe I'm misreading it.
Maybe one day I'll tell you the stories.
You want to play cat and mouse? Like, is this a date? Fucking, we've known each other for fucking years. I pulled a goddamn demon out of your chest. Fucking witch hunters are about to kill every single person who fucking saw us. I threw C4 out a fucking open window into the hands of someone else, who then fucking shoved it underneath a demon dog. Some fucking. We have a man locked up in the trunk. Tell me, fucking tell me. I'll listen. You don't tell me, don't tell me.
At that moment, I'd say, so you have a man in the trunk, and you hear,
Oh, motherfucker. Fuck. Okay, I start flipping through the manual to see if I can somehow get from the back seat of the car to the outside of the car. Or you use like the back of the trunk or something.
You guys just hear like the cascading of pages as we'll pan the camera down into the sewers. Again, the flash flickering in the flashlight as it goes dead. You start like beating against your hand rapidly to try to get the light to come back on. Marlon, you feel something brush past you, and as you like turn to look, you don't see anything there. And you turn back and you see Dellum standing right in front of Harrison.
Dellum?
The light comes on.
The flashlight. I tap it again, like on the palm of my hand, and right as I do, it just shines in his face.
I draw
one hand still on the ladder, other flashlight. Dellum? What?
As you say Dellum, you feel like the instant like rush of the air come out as you sort of gasp as you try to inhale and take another breath in. You look down and you notice that he has a dagger in your stomach.
You? Why? You? I drop the hand still holding onto the ladder. And
You
I
take 5 points of piercing damage.
slump down.
Where the fuck did he come from?
If I was to attack, can I attack him?
Yeah.
I think you were like holstering your pistol and fucking being like, we had a good moment. Right? Am I gonna mention that he cried in front of everybody?
No, I was gonna help him up. I was gonna help him with the ladder.
Yeah, you're like helping him out. Fucking everything's done, man. You guys are fucking.
And I was looking at the back. I feel like I was helping him up. Then something caught his eye, and he shined his flashlight down at the badge. I saw the badge. I like moved to go pick it up, and then I see like a flash behind me. And then I turn around, and basically Dylan's got a dagger in his gut.
Dylan's got his closed fist pressed against, pressed against him, and like slowly revealing how long is this dagger, as it slowly begins to move out of his stomach. Like,
Oh, actually, it was 8. I forgot to add the modifier.
8 damage.
It's
8
dagger
total.
is a
Okay,
dagger's
so that's, okay.
Is more of a kind of political tag for this kind of knife, just to keep it legal, you know.
As he presses it into your stomach, you feel he just sits there for a second and then tries to like push it in farther and twists it.
Oh, he gets to the hilt and he won't go any further, so he fucking twists it instead. Holy
you take
shit.
another 4 points, and he kind of like, since he's a halfling, he like steps up on his toes. Just another workplace accident, right? And then it just rips the dagger out of your stomach.
I instantly connect the dots. I look up at him. Constance? Was you? You killed her! I try to breathe, and the pain in my chest and through my lungs, it shoots through me. As I attempt to reach for a dagger. I just fail miserably.
Okay.
You killed you killed my wife.
Wrong place at the wrong time. You know how it goes. And he like pulls out another dagger, and you see him holding 2, and he kind of takes a step back and is looking at both of you like back and forth. So let's roll some d20s here for like a little turn order. Just like a mental turn order, just in the mental note. We won't go in actual combat, but
he got a
We'll
surprise
RP it.
round on that ass, bro. And then he sneak attack, and then he said, "You know what? Fucking disengage." What do you think? You just gonna fucking blast me, dude? Right?
So
as you put your hand on your holster, and he just puts his hand on yours as he fucking moves around you. Like, no.
I need a nat 20 here. D&D Beyond, nat 20. Come on, give it to me.
18 total.
Damn it.
You need to fucking turn this dude into something that nobody wishes they had ever been there to see. Like, what happened? Like, the events that led to whatever finds the remains of this man, that's what you need to turn him into.
Let's go. Need a nat 20. God damn it!
Marlon!
God.
Dude, you need to be a callous dick, bro.
Well, I'm still turned around. I haven't even noticed it yet. I was picking up the badge and looking at it, and but when I heard, you know. So now
I haven't. I
threw the strap over your pistol to climb the ladder.
Marlon, you also hear like this faint whisper as you feel this moment of conflict about to start up. Another one for collection.
Oh.
All right, what was our rolls here?
18 total for me.
Hansel and Gretel.
Okay, so
pushed into an oven.
Harrison, Dylan, and Marlon.
How'd those ball bearings do you?
Yeah, that's my fault.
Warm in there? Plenty of room.
Harrison, what do you do? So you feel the blade withdrawn from your abdomen.
I look up at him, pure betrayal in my eyes. Raspy voice. I just go, not you. I knew that we were different, but not you with Cons, my wife. And I'll meekly just grab a dagger. I'll attempt to take a swing, I guess. That's all I got.
Did
Make an
did
attack.
he help you like search for her body? Did he like console you at the funeral?
That man helped me out with that research.
He would come up with like clues that would like lead to dead ends. He beat a man to death for fucking lying to you about the search in front of you, and you had to stop him, even though you didn't want to.
16 total.
16 just hits.
Five damage.
You go
Can I?
as a like desperate stab, like you pull out your blade and wildly kind of like slashing with it. You get that classic like slice across the cheek.
Yeah. I just, other hand, I just grab his shoulder and I just turn to face him.
I'd butt him, dude.
Tears. Yep, tears in my eyes.
Mhm.
And just, like you said, Gear,
Fucking do it.
I just like that. Just try and headbutt him.
Okay.
As a bonus, like as my quote-unquote bonus action, because I can't grab I don't have another weapon on me that I can use at this point.
Make an attack roll.
So unarmed.
Yep.
Okay, how
So-
do I make an unarmed
Just-
attack like this?
Just the
So happy you
D20
did
plus
that.
your strength mod, I
Ye-
think. So, or your
Yeah.
proficiency.
I'm
or-
sorry if I stole the wind out of the sails, but like I just really wanted it. I just really wanted it.
No, I
wanted
get
him so
it, but, like,
bad, dude.
I get it.
Hmm.
So it's strength plus proficiency, right?
Mhm.
And that's a 12, because that's -2 plus 2.
Okay. Yeah, you go
I
to
just-
headbutt him, and he kind of like shimmies to the side a little, like steps up, does a little quick dash to move out of the way, and you almost kind of fall forward before catching yourself.
One hand, again, like elbow on the ground, just looking up at him, and that's my turn.
That's a Norez, right? That's a Norez fucking
Yeah, right?
like
That's an
The,
aura, right?
yeah, he's calling forth like the ancient like kind of beings of retribution and vengeance out of the growth that you described earlier.
Oh, sure.
Right.
Yeah. That's what's happening.
Go ahead and, oh, sorry, let me get the version. Does a 19 hit?
That connects.
So you take another 6 points of piercing damage as like you lean for you try to headbutt him, and he steps to the side and like puts one of his hands out like up on your chest to catch you, to like kind of prop himself up, and he just like brings in the dagger, like backhands it back up into your chest again.
I dropped to 0.
Marlon, you
As
see,
I-
Harrison drops. Sorry, Brad, go ahead.
I just, again, I feel that dagger plunge into me. And again, before I fade into unconsciousness, I just look him in the eyes widened. And right before I fall, I don't get the words out. There's now blood trickling from my mouth. But there is just hatred, malice. As I just... You... and I fall down.
Just don't worry, Harrison. I'll clean up the rest of the loose ends shortly after. What's his name? Kit?
Oh!
And he follows up with the second attack. And
Last
that's 2
thing
death
that
saves.
Harrison ever fucking.
That's
Fucking
two
years.
failures for you as he stabs you again. But yeah.
The
2
last thing
failures.
Harrison will know. This dude's fucking good.
Nah. That... if I, in my unconscious state, still hear that, oh... as I, like, fall down, oh... Okay.
He took away the last moments of remembering.
I...
husband
that was...
too. And he
that
made,
was-
He's like, you're gonna remember your husband in your last moments? My way.
That was almost like, you know, the story of the like the Buddhist story, right, where the person climbs the spider's thread up towards the light and something drags him down again. I had that exact same feeling when I grabbed that first railing of the ladder, and I was like, yeah, maybe there is still a chance, only for all of that just to be swept away right under my feet by the person I thought,
You're not
despite
dead yet, though.
everything, would at least try to not, just wouldn't betray me, right? Like, there's no way. Despite everything,
You're not dead yet.
there's still a chance.
Yeah. You gotta fucking
It's
have
like,
to try harder
shh,
than
shh,
that.
shh, shh. It's okay. It'll be all right, Harrison. Kit, Amelia, Juniper, I'll take good care of all of them for you.
Oh!
Marlon.
Yeah. Is Anuris going to be involved at all, or is that we're just going to leave him out of it?
Well, he'll involve him. He'll go after you.
He'll go after you. Okay.
Let's climb in the sewer. Let's not all get in the car and fucking drive away to the safe house. Let's punch
Yeah,
the
I'm-
tunnel.
Yeah, I'm going to punch the tunnel. I'm going to use my action to punch the tunnel.
You're the only one who
Make an
hasn't fucking shown this tunnel. Like, who's boss? That's why.
Okay.
This is your fault, Marlon.
If Anuris
Not
is
punch-
there, I think that Marlon will pull out his rifle. Marlon pulls out his rifle, and with the flashlight going around, like, is the whole area illuminated, or can, like, I possibly slip off into a shadow? I mean, he's a halfling; he doesn't have dark vision.
Flashlight's like
Maybe.
landing amok. Fucking just
Like
facing-
the what? I'm wondering if there's any way I could use my bonus action rogue, like cunning action, hide, and then pop out and get advantage on a shot, or not. That's all I'm looking for.
Yeah, I mean, you can definitely try to hide as your bonus
Okay.
action.
I'm gonna try to hide as my bonus action, and then pop out and shoot this dude in the head. Let's see.
hide your intention,
Mm.
right? Of like reaching for your pistol with one hand and then like quick drawing the rifle from like the side where they can't see it. Might not be that hard. He seems to be like in fucking Harrison's shit right now, like
Yeah.
wanting to really drink in when his life leaves him.
That's
You
fucked up.
you assume you are hidden at this point as you kind of slink back into the shadows.
Yeah, I think I'm just like more like avoiding where the flashlight's shining,
Okay.
and then I just pull out my rifle. And right before I shoot, I think that's about enough of this conversation, and I'll take a shot at him, and I'll take the -5.
Okay.
As you place the rifle, do you touch the rifle to him? Basically, -5.
Yeah.
Fucking touch him with it.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. I don't have disadvantage for it within 5 feet, so that'd be fine.
There's that fun camera angle of like we just see him like in the hair something, and then like the rifle comes from the foreground, and it's like that's about.
So does a 16 hit?
A 16 just hits.
Okay. 16 just hits. Good.
Mhm.
Okay. So it'll be
Good.
this plus 10. Oh no, I get sneak attack too. So that plus this.
16, no, whatever. 19.
19 damage.
Oh.
Question: do me and Rowan hear the reverberation of the gunshot through the tunnel?
I would say you could probably hear it. And
You're grappled, buddy. I want you to know that right now. There's no fucking way in hell you're leaving this goddamn car.
you also see the marshals going around questioning people kind of turn towards the direction of the sound.
Of course, they would look exactly to where we are hiding, and then you would want to pop up and fucking like make yourself know, like, oh look, a hiding person and gunshots.
What was it,
do I
19
need
damage?
to-
Yeah, 19.
He turns into a memory.
What turns into a memory?
That the man.
Oh.
Tell him.
Yeah, he gets blasted. Like, you just hit him square, and he's like, you see him like smack up against the wall from the impact, tries to like catch himself from falling over completely, like drops to one knee. Yeah.
I rack another round in. I've heard about enough of you, and I'm about to take another shot. That's my
Okay.
turn.
I'm gonna try and break free of the grapple from Rowan and rush out.
Okay.
Cool. I used the blanket that he tucked us in. Can I to that we're all wrapped in? I'm laying on his fucking coat. Fucking, I use my feet and everything. I was ready. I fucking had you fucking do this to yourself, brother. So DM, may I have advantage for that fucking slick narrative play that I just pulled on my homie? Huh?
You said you had him wrapped up in something?
Yeah, he wrapped us up in a blanket to hide us, and I fucking it gets covered, and I got my fucking feet on it, I got my hands on it, I got him grappled, like.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'll just roll regular. I can roll regular. Oh, you guess so? Okay. What do you think? Oh, wait, life, not Victor. Life. How do you feel about that?
It sounds legit to me. I could see it
Sounds
being
legit. You feel it?
a little more struggle to get out with everything that's wrapped around us right now.
Okay, and I was being very, 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 very fucking purposeful that nobody's gonna do anything fucking stupid, especially now. There is no any mistakes right in front of them is the last mistake. That's the last mistake. What is it? Athletics or acrobatics?
Yeah, it's yours is athletics and Victor's is athletics or acrobatics.
Got you, nat 20.
Feel my power now.
Get the fuck off me.
Yeah, like you're swaddled like a baby, brother. It's fucking it's in the seat. I've been fucking tucking it in like
Bro,
your
it's
fucking
snug as a
jacket that
bug.
I've been talking about. You know what I mean? I'm like fucking. It's like you got you by the shoulders. I've got it fucking like that book I've been reading. I'm like fucking.
Yeah, you guys were just having like this conversation, and Rowan's just been secretly like tying you down like underneath the. You like go to try to escape, and you notice you have like restraints on your arms and like. Like what?
Hey Victor, we're not gonna fucking do that. Obviously. They went wherever they went, knowing that they could get fucking shot to death. Okay? They will come to here, and we will put them in the car in whatever condition they're in. It has to be pretty fucking bad for me to not be able to fix it. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm the best fucking surgeon that's ever lived. Okay? There will be better surgeons because I fucking wrote the procedures to teach people how to do it better than me. Right now, nobody else can make somebody better than I fucking can. Short of magic, and that is a fucking stretch, even. If there's life in them, I will fucking stitch it to the very fucking fiber of that body. I'm the one who says that it is allowed to fucking pass on or not if it's in there still. I promise you. Those people, we can't fuck up. Can't fuck up. We have to trust them. They're gonna make it out. And then we're gonna fucking get him out. Alright, our job is to fucking not fuck up so that they can fucking get out. We're gonna trust them, and then we gotta fucking get out. I'm sorry I fucking tricked you with a blanket. I don't know how you've not been killed up to this point.
At this
Maybe
time,
that's too far. Is that too far?
at this time, you see, or the camera kind of like pans up above the car where like Rowan and Victor are kind of hiding out in, and pans out to like the main part of the street where all of the chaos is, and you see a couple of the Murkmire marshals kind of casually making their way towards the sound of the gunshot that they heard, which would be like in the alley.
Sound of those
And
boots, dude.
with Honora's turn, I think we're going to end it here, and we'll pick up next time.
Oh, come on,
Next
man.
week, right? We're playing next Thursday.
Please, don't, no. Not like
Guys,
this,
can we
man.
just-
Come on.
Can we just go another hour?
Can we do
We
one
can
more
just-
turn? Please.
I don't want to
Yeah.
make the decision for Honora's turn, unfortunately.
Oh.
But I can.
Because
He's
it's
gonna,
it's pretty
Everybody-
he's
critical.
gonna get
Everybody-
Harrison
you know.
up. He's got to get Harrison up. That's what
But
his
then-
decision is.
Life, you
I
make
don't
the
know
decision.
that.
Everybody raise your hand if you want Life to do it. That's Chad's got to, okay. Hey,
I
Is
wouldn't
this,
have done what I did on my turn if I didn't think that Norris was going to get him up because he has 2 failed death saves.
yeah, you should
I would not
exact-
have done. I have a healer's kit. I would have used my healer's kit if I knew.
What, so he can, and then waste your action, and then he can fucking stab him again in front of you? And be like, oh, okay. Nice try, idiot. You did the right
You know,
thing.
I feel like I did the right thing, but that was with me knowing that Honora is, because if not, I would have tried some other shenanigans. Damn it! You're gonna leave it on the clip. It's fine. Cliffhanger's fine. It's fine.
No, dude, yeah. You know,
it's fine.
you guys did the right thing by wandering off alone in the middle of fucking these tunnels and like yelling out for whoever, might be fucking secretly following you, all of your secrets and hopes and desires and vulnerabilities.
Yeah, and I enjoyed playing my character, as a player, knowing that his livelihood and passion project is burning to the ground as he's down here.
You know what? I'm sorry. And Justin is sorry. So Rowan's gonna let you go talk to the police
No.
and fucking make a report. Yeah, do the ones in the green jacket. Yeah,
No.
they take meticulous notes.
I just hope Bobo was out. Was Bobo out?
He had to put away his A812. But yeah, he's
That's
trying.
right. He came out with the
mean-
street sweeper, baby. That's right.
Ah,
I forgot about that.
What we missed was Bobo doing a harrowing. The
Yeah,
building is burning
participating
down.
at all.
Well, like the building's burning down, and I have to take care of a few things. The building is is wildly out of control and on fire. There are a few things that I need to do in this moment, and he just we would be like running around, fucking coughing with smoke, falling through floorboards. Bobo is just like, all right, I'm doing this, I'm doing this, I'm doing this. Oh, yes, of course, that rafter is always weak. Fucking
DM, can I
button
get
things
Bobo's voice? Can I hear you say something in Bobo's voice? Because it's the first session that I haven't heard Bobo's voice.
Aw.
Well,
Is it in the hallway? Oh. Marlon, I taught you to aim for the head. And he's got a fucking street sweeper. Yeah. Fucking shotgun with like just a revolving chamber on it. So cool. I wish I hadn't said that out loud. I wish I had messaged that to you Ethan, instead. So
yeah, definitely a weapon you don't want to leave behind. All right, well.
No, the
Yeah.
voice.
Sorry for the cliffhanger, but it appears we're going to end the session early.
See, now I feel like everything's gonna be okay.
yeah.
See what happens. Will Harrison survive?
Brett says, yeah.
See you in 2 weeks.
Go
Adios.
fucking
Yo,
down
1
there.
week. 1 week. We're gonna do it next Thursday. Come on,
I'll be working.
please. We'll be really good though.
I will be giving nebulizer treatments during that time, so
If I roll in that 20, they're gonna have to give
It's not a
themselves
problem for
nebula.
me. Is that a problem for anybody else?
So
Oh, if I roll in that 20, Spio calls in last minute, just not because he has to, but just because he wants to fuck with the people he works with because they made him mad, and then we play anyway.
all right, go ahead.
Okay.
You roll with advantage.
Fucking 19, damn it.
So close.
He goes back to this moment, truly contemplates it, and makes an adult decision and fucking goes to work.
Yeah. yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
my kids just all walked in the house too, so it is good timing. I'm like, yeah.
Man, I am really salty that we don't get to get one more turn.
Yes, dude.
Oh, I am so salty about this.
Bring the saltiness.
Dude,
Also,
No,
Earlier
because
when
I don't want to be fucking toxic.
earlier, whenever we voted for life to take that turn, it was a democracy. But then, like right now, because Spio is ending it, this is a fucking dictatorship, and we don't stand for that shit in America.
Legit.
Okay, unfair.
We don't stand for that shit in the Netherlands as well.
I mean, it's just a crucial moment, and I don't want to make the decision for an Aureus. So
I understand, but
Just take the player agency. You have the power. You're a dictator, and then the dictatorship's over. Just after that one time, though. Use your evil powers one time for good. That is that's what everybody else has been doing up to this moment.
everybody wave at Isaac.
Hey, Isaac.
hey, hey.
Honestly, what's up?
All right,
I can't wait.
so-
just to cancel.
are we good to pick up in 2 weeks, or do you guys really want to play this out and you guys make the decision?
I really
Oh,
want to
you're
play
giving
this
us
out.
option for real?
Don't play it out.
Why not?
Because you said no.
Well, I mean, if it's what you guys really want.
No.
Yes.
Oh, it's
Being
really,
a big
it's
softie.
Life?
what you
What did you
wanted.
say, Life?
I'm good with anything.
You have to.
I'm-
You have to.
I am-
No. You have to be in the car or out of the car. Come on. Which one is it?
All right.
Your deciding vote.
I'm gonna do a coin toss for it. Freaking
Coin to-
one
let's go.
is
Coin toss
Roll
is fine.
1d2.
I
Yeah.
don't like the poetic justice of using a dice to fucking randomly decide whether or not I get to have more fun.
Hmm?
I don't like that part. This part's
You
not
want to hear
fun.
it? Honestly? Okay.
All right. 1 is we keep going. 2 is we end it.
Oh, come
One
on.
is we keep going. Two is if we end it. Okay.
I got it, Daddy. Daddy, I
You
got
always
it.
take the odds, baby. You always take the fucking odds. Let's go.
We keep going. We keep going. All right. Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
Oh
dude.
god, we actually
Holy
are.
shit.
Okay, okay.
The dice have
I need whiskey.
Who is controlling Honores?
Not me.
If I could, I would.
Okay.
It is fate.
What does
That's right,
Honores do?
Malkator.
Does he have a healing, any kind of healing, anything? Spell or anything?
Got a fucking spectral hand that loves crowbars. Hates towers.
Dunk.
It's very true.
You think it could pin? You think if you push that crowbar hard enough into somebody, it would also stick into the wall behind them? Just
So-
you're asking for a friend.
Yeah. Like, what is he? What is he? Norris. I don't know what a Norris.
He doesn't have a healing ability. I thought he had.
Oh shit! He doesn't. Can I click on his character sheet?
I mean,
Oh
I'm
yeah, I
looking.
can.
Okay,
Then you'll
yeah.
see his secret language.
It's not even
Rip.
actually in here. Just don't go into the bio stuff.
Malkator, it's not over
Oh.
yet. Okay? This guy
Um,
fucking straight up almost
Here, I'll
killed
give you
Harrison.
access.
Almost.
I don't see you as an option to give access. Chadman.
You
Okay.
don't want to give it to me?
I'm good. I mean, I don't care. I would just have him. He has a healer's kit, though. He has a healer's kit in his tools.
Where are you seeing this?
On a Norse's page.
Okay.
In his tools.
Okay, yeah. There it is.
Okay.
3 times.
So I would have a Norris use his healer's kit, and then potentially yeah. So I don't know how do I do that. I just use
bonus
it.
action fucking
They can use their action. You can basically use your action to stabilize a creature.
Okay. Is that a wisdom save or is it just work?
It's to stabilize a creature without needing to make a wisdom medicine check. So you just
Okay.
stabilize them.
So he stabilizes him, and then I'm one to say that he picks him up and hops the furthest he can away from Dellum, leaving like space between to where Marlin could potentially stop another attack. You know, he just tries to get stabilizes them, get him out of there. It's kind of
Okay.
sad.
You see.
Jump straight up. He has that leap ability. He fucking posted it. He posted he posted ladders are fucking lies. Ladders are fucking government conspiracies to make people to like sell shoes. He fucking he's got a jump ability.
Yeah, so with like holding an extra person, I'll just have the movement. So you jump up about 7 feet, so it'd be like just out of the 5-foot range for an attack.
Yeah, man. And this guy's too fucking stupid to have a gun on him. Probably, definitely not like in his ankle holster.
Is that provoke an attack of opportunity?
Oh.
On Anora's, it would, but it would be forced movement for Harrison, so it wouldn't on Harrison.
Yeah.
Thank you, Life, and Life and Harden, attorneys at law. You are you're doing the Lord's work out here.
Attack of opportunity misses on Honores.
Beautiful.
Oh. Not that screen. Okay. That brings us back to Harrison. Harrison, you are unconscious and stabilized. So you're just kind of limp in Honores' froggy arms.
I'll say for flavor's sake, my hand just tries to almost snake my way up towards my chest, and I just try to, almost like subconsciously, I try to hold the locket that I keep around my neck.
Okay.
That's it. That's all I can do.
Come on, Bellum, little bitch.
At that time, you see Dellum kind of looks around. Puts away one of his daggers and holds out his own light. And kind of starts assessing the situation here. Yeah. Looks like I'm going nowhere. And if I'm going nowhere, neither you. Pulls out a pistol and aims it towards Honores.
Oh shit, on the ladder. Hey, 2 for 1.
Mhm.
Fucking yeah. It's like them games you'd play as a kid. Bing bing. I'd like a fucking frog and a rabbit, please, mister.
Looks like that's going to hit.
Yeah.
Bing bing bing. Oh, I want a prize? I'd like a frog and a rabbit off the top rack. Hey, sometimes even when you fucking lose, you win.
Deals 5 points of damage to Honores.
His poor frog butt, which is almost non-existent because his legs are all stretched out on the ladder. That's a good shot. Honestly, that's a fucking good shot. He had a little frog butt.
He gets shot in the back, and like his hand almost like slips as he's trying to reach up to grab the next one up, and Harrison kind of like falls a little bit in his arms, and he has to like readjust to catch him and scoop him up from falling down. It's like, well,
You're being too hard on us, man.
Rubs his pistol against his head. One more ought to do it. And that brings us to Marlon.
So Norris is trying to climb up the ladder with Harrison to get out of here. Is
Yeah.
that what I'm hearing?
I mean, I'm assuming that's what
Honores.
you jumped up onto the ladder with Honores, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah. Well,
yeah. I mean, that's up to you, I guess. You're in control of it, Honores. So.
Okay. Well, I mean, I was just trying to get plenty of space. I don't know if I was about to leave yet.
Okay.
So I think Marlon is going to, of course, and if he's distracted shooting at Norris, trying to get away with him, he's going to do the exact same thing. He's going to try to use the hide action again and get advantage on his next shot.
Okay.
Where are you? You're in a tunnel. His back's
just-
against the wall, facing him. Like you just shot
Man.
him.
Yeah,
Skyrim,
I mean,
Skyrim crouch.
doesn't really work, but maybe if I'm just saying he's using a flashlight to see. So if he's shining a flashlight and aiming a pistol at them, maybe I am kind of hidden. You know what I'm saying?
Look behind him. Use the shadows to your advantage.
Two swords. Each one bigger than the last. This is the way. This is the life.
That ought to do it, right?
Yep. You think so?
Alright.
I definitely.
I'm gonna take the -5 again. Does a 15 hit?
A 15 does not hit.
Shit.
Shot goes wide. Another loud blast echoes from down in the tunnels. And Victor and Rowan kind of like you could hear the footsteps outside of your vehicle as the marshals begin to quicken their pace towards the series of gunshots.
Victor, how far?
Can I use one of Anuris's lucky feats or uses of lucky to give myself another roll?
You're gonna steal another player's fucking lucky feat for your character?
Yeah, I don't think so
Damn,
about
Chad.
that. Marlon's not lucky,
No?
Honoris is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn.
Madness
That's how it used to work.
Mad respect though. He fucking yeah, dude. Fuck, he's out here doing work, bro.
I'm trying.
He got that dog in him.
Got that dog.
I got that dog in him.
I'll slowly slink my rifle up to my chest and try and
like
quietly
fucking
rack it around in. As I hear
fucking
the
like
footsteps.
moving it against your chest like this. Fucking.
You
know, fucking. That I was curious. Like, I was like, I bet there's no fucking way I could stop him from like moving, but I can't stop him from like effectively using a gun, right? I knew it. All right. Okay. How? Don't fucking kill these guys. We're not here to start a war, okay? They don't know that we are fucking bad guys like that. All right, they're gonna try to figure out who the fuck we are, but how far away are they? Can you tell me how much time until they reach the car? They're gonna look in here. They're gonna look in this fucking car, and this blanket's got it's shaped like two people. Okay. Can you tell me, Victor? How fucking close are they?
I'll put my hand over his mouth to stop him from talking and try and listen in as much as I can.
You hear them running by. They're like 10 or 15 feet away or so, you'd guess.
By us? Past us?
Like approaching, like running up.
Like they're basically at the start of the alleyway.
Yeah,
and there's this
roughly.
fucking car that's like smoking with oil from like where I fucking ran the engine, fucking the light hanging off of it. You know, it's all dirty, skid marks leading right to where we're at.
You guys trying to do anything?
Yeah, you go left on main. I grabbed that fucking picture, and I fucking crumble it up, right? Like ball it up in my fucking hand, and you promised, and I fucking shove it in his cool inside coat pocket. Go left on main, 2 streets up. There's an alley. Go right down there. And I start like saying together with him, like almost like a calming mantra, like we had just done this, just made this plan. Vesky is tricky, and the clutch, you'll figure it out. It fucking sucks. Both hands on the wheel. Maybe I'll see you when I see you. I will bonus action form of dread. As my body starts to crack and distend. My skin starts to split and peel like ash. You don't have to look. It's better if you close your eyes. My fingernails don't grow longer, but my bones, like the joints separating from themselves, and the skin bursting, and as it like almost withers away in its gaunt form. My fingernails don't grow longer. What happens is something thick like a nail, layered and splitting and black, presses my fingernails up from where they're at, still sticking with the plasma and the meat kind of ripping away from it, pushing out from underneath my nails. My eyes go solid black. Don't follow me. I'm not me anymore. And I'll fucking stick those fingernails through the sheet, and I'll fucking rip it open. And I'll fucking I'll like just shatter the fucking glass out with my arm, and like 2 elbows first, long, as in the shadow of like kind of this chaos, a silhouette more so than anything, of like tattered clothing begins to fucking like crawl out of the car. And I will look at the marshals, who I'm assuming have a idea about, like, their ideas of running straight in this direction have changed, probably most likely. And then I will, I can't bonus action rage until next turn, so I'll use my action to dash and fucking remember those fire escapes that we were kind of like checking out or whatever? You know, maybe I was picking my favorite one. I'll fucking maybe one that had like something underneath it that I could easily jump off of, climb up the fire escapes, and try to get as far up those fire escapes as I can, kind of moving towards the roofs, drawing the attention of those marshals who are now kind of like in an alley towards me.
Make an athletics check for me.
Cool. Let me see what, if anything, changed. Yeah, I'll go ahead and use this ability. Oh, actually, oh, never mind. First things first. So that's my additional. That's additional. Okay.
Good.
Athletics check, you say? Do barbarians get unarmed defense, danger sense?
That's dex
Anything
saves.
for just dex saves? Okay, so they don't get anything bonus to
when you're raging, you get advantage on your strength and athletics checks, I believe.
It would be really cool if I was able to rage prior to prior to whatever the fuck is happening to Rowan right now. Kind of revealing why he knew about like the one other person who had a demon inside them. Athletics, you saying? No. I fucking rip the I rip it down. Like when I jump on it, I just fucking rip the ladder out.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm stumbling actually, as I like hit the ground, and I fucking like I'm in the like the ladder, and I fucking my hand's now on the wall, and I spend the rest of my movement fucking stumbling down the alley, but also losing. I'm not walking like a person anymore. The form begins to move more naturally as there's like a stumble and a gait to it, and it kind of back turned, hunched over. Its like long distended arms kind of curled, almost dangling inward. About 7 feet tall, but it's bent at the knees and the back and at the hips and everything. And then it stands up to a full 9 feet tall. And begins cracking its neck slowly. And rubbing these like long, just unnaturally long fucking fingers kind of across the back of its head and scratching these like thin wisps of hair against the black skin.
What's Victor's reaction to this?
I told him not to look. That doesn't mean he didn't.
Oh.
Cover your eyes.
I told him exactly what to do. All right, and that was my bonus action. That was my action, and then I turn the chin turns and looks at the fucking.
Holy shit, Eddie! What the hell is that? I don't know. Call over the Inquisitor. You just hear, and you just see like camera pans over. It's the Inquisitor kind of with their hands together, concealed with their robes as they're holding them out in front of them with this like huge fake smile, kind of just looking about the crowd. Well, it seems I'm being summoned. If you would excuse me.
I will I will hold my move. I have my movement left, right? Because I used my action to dash. I'll with Rowan's last bit of ability to his last bit of consciousness and understanding of what's about to happen. This is the last bit of what fucking Rowan has the ability to control, guys. I will hold my movement until the Inquisitor sees me, and then I will fucking book it away from him. And away from the car, and away from the dumpster and all that, like, farther away.
Oh, you're gonna flee.
Yep.
I don't, you don't understand what happens on my next turn. I need to not be near anybody who I don't want, who I like.
You like, yeah. Okay.
Victor, what are you doing during this time?
I'd say with a bit of confusion at this time, I'll try and cover myself up as much as I can, kind of tuck myself in between the back seat and the front seat on the floorboards, and whatever scraps I can, cover myself.
Like hold your breath and look away. Like keep your eyes closed. Like that helps. Like closing your eyes.
Oh no, I fully watched you transform, and that's the reason for the confusion. It's more of is that it? Is that what I've been looking for?
You looking for? Did you say looking?
Yep.
What does Honores do?
Oh, sir. You don't want this smoke. I fucking stopped you with a blanket.
What does Norris do?
Yep.
Like while learning how to drive a car. You don't want this smoke.
So
You
I
feel
think
like you're pretty
Norris-
hidden. Sorry, Jack, go ahead.
Oh, no, you're good. I guess Norris will take a shot at this guy too.
You're still carrying me, by the way. Or Norris is still carrying me.
Norris is still carrying. He
Mhm.
will. I think he's going to. So there's nothing he can do to get him back at 1 HP.
Not right now, I think. I'm
If I
currently
used
Tried
another,
slapping him and saying wake
if I
up.
used another medicine check, or I used his action.
I don't think that puts me at
to-
1.
to get him up. Would that be possible?
If you used your healer's kit again,
Yeah.
I don't believe so.
That only
Healers.
works if you have the healer's feet.
Yeah. And our healer's feet guy is kind of running around right now. So that's gonna be hard.
Okay. What's this? What's this? Oh, no. That's not useful. Okay. So he's just going to take a shot at. He's going to just take a pistol shot at.
Well, so he's up on the ladder, right? Like he jumped up away from Dellum. Was that?
Okay. Yeah.
Was
that's
that what
fine,
you?
yeah.
Is that what you did? Because I know you said that you jumped. I'm assuming that's what it was, unless
I
there was
just
something
wasn't-
else.
I wasn't sure about the spacing, so
Okay.
I just said, I was trying to get him away to where
Okay.
maybe the guy couldn't reach him and stab him with a dagger again.
Okay. So are you on the ladder, or did you jump away and not up? Because I was confused on that. Because that makes a huge difference. Because if you're like hanging on the ladder and holding Harrison, you don't really have a free hand. But if you jumped away, just to get out of the attack range, then of course, yeah, you're not holding on to something and holding Harrison.
I was thinking I really was thinking away, like to the corner of a room to where he could like kind of block him, and then I could be in between them.
Okay, so just
Is
like
what
jumping out of the space.
Yeah, jumping away.
Okay.
Okay.
'Cause I thought you were like on the ladder as well.
I heard that.
Oh.
I also.
Oh well, if I may have said that. If I did say that, then let's just forget it.
You may have said something different, and then I said the latter thing, and it was just fucking. That could have happened too. But we
No,
have the tape.
I'm-
We can watch the tape back.
Okay. Let's just
So you
say
heard
the
it?
corner. Oh, you heard it? Okay. So he is on the ladder. So then instead of that, I will do. Let's see what else we got in Norez. Do you have something you can do with your ladder?
I mean, is the leap is just like an empty feature that doesn't require any
Oh,
economy, right? So you just leap off the ladder.
so I'll just leap off the ladder
Probably.
and set him down.
I think it just
Okay.
gives you a better jump, so you just have to use movement to.
Okay. We'll just leap down, set him down, and like as he's like knelt down, hopefully providing Harrison with like at least half cover, stays knelt down beside him and pulls out his pistol and takes a shot. Can we do
Oh
that?
wait a minute! I need to do the Pythagorean theorem to see how far you jumped, because you were up above.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, use the quadratic. Use the yeah.
Accurate representation.
All right, go ahead and make
Fucking
your
fluid
attack
space.
shot. No, I'm not doing math.
The
Not doing that
So
math.
the straightest line, like the.
I think
the-
I just
the-
hit that a lot.
The shortest distance between 2 points is a line, but that is not how we're measuring things.
Pistol,
Any-
pistol, 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 pistol.
Only in one space. Right across the z-axis, right? We choose to measure it differently.
16 just hits.
Is Marlin within 5 feet? You think, or no?
Are you like walking straight at him with the gun pointed, like touching him with the barrel? He's closing his eyes and wondering, "Am I?"
It's up to eight.
Am I?
It's up to eight.
How far back would you say Marlin would have been? So I think
Well,
Honoris
I did
would be
say-
able to.
Well, me and Justin kind of both said that like the first attack that I did, I was close to contact distance, but then you said it blew him back.
Double back,
So
yeah,
I
he's
don't-
double backwards.
So I don't know how close Marlin is. And I'm also trying to avoid the flashlight. Let's say no.
Okay.
Does it matter? Does it matter? Like,
Does it matter? I don't know. It might matter a lot. But Honoris does 8 damage to him.
Okay.
How's this guy looking? Is he fucked up?
He's pretty messed up. Yeah.
You shoot him in like the cheek. Shoot him in the mouth and cheek. You can shoot him in the mouth and cheek if you want to.
It's
it's a
like
place
16
where you can
damage
get
from my
shot at.
shot to his hip. You've shot him a couple of times now.
Oh, you shot him in the hip for 16 and he fucking ran at full speed. Fucking sneak attacked. Was not slowed down.
That was
Guys.
before.
What, he climbed down a
no.
ladder and
Oh,
then
right.
ran at full speed away from you? How long were you crying down there? Like an hour? My man take a short rest?
My man had a potion. Concoction of Vitae.
Oh, you
That's
had a fucking
Honoris's turn.
Potions. Those are in the game?
Yeah.
And as a free action, Honoris is gonna shake Harrison and come on, Harrison. Hey, come on, Harrison. I'll try to get him up. Probably not.
Harrison gets slapped. Mm.
friendly slaps, though.
I feel a death. I feel a death save for that. I get slapped and you just watch me.
How hard do you fucking hit him? My God.
Okay.
I'm sorry that I can't heal you now. I'm sorry that because seriously,
I mean, he's stable at least. So
my surgery rivals that of magic.
All right.
All right. So Harrison, unconscious.
He gets he if he rolls in that 20, he's got to wake up, right? I mean, he's got to.
That's when you're making death saves.
Yeah.
When you're unconscious, you're just stable
Fair.
and unconscious for 1d4 hours. So if you'd like to roll a
Don't make me
d4,
feel guilty for stabilizing my teammate.
well, you saved him. What do you mean?
if he would have rolled one bad roll on the death save, he would have been gone. You literally saved him.
Yeah. I feel guilty that he didn't die. Because now, like, when he does die, how could it be better than that moment? Like, who's fucked him over more than that?
So Harrison is unconscious for 2 hours, minimum.
It breaks my heart.
You see, yeah.
Breaks my damn heart.
You're just gonna hide over there in the dark? I got something for that. You see him pull out a little vial. His eyes dilate. And you see a little like white sheen go across.
Peekaboo.
There you are.
Oh, he picked. Oh, the fucking night vision.
You got your tricks. I got mine. Pulls the hammer back.
Oh. Right at center mass, you know? Like
Cinemass.
yeah.
Let's
Your fucking shits.
let's roll a d3.
See who he shoots?
Marlon, Harrison, Honoris, in that order.
So, 1,
I'm
2,
the
3,
only one that's done damage to him.
Honoris again. Oh.
I don't know. Fucking Harrison did something to him because he's been cooking this one for a minute and was like, you know what?
Did you say
Actually,
Marlon
yeah,
Honoris
this is going
Harris?
towards
No.
Harrison.
He's got half cover.
I still think that hits. Half cover gives +2, right?
If he's on the ground, it's at disadvantage.
Oh.
Range
That's
attacks are
also-
disadvantage to fucking prone
Let's
targets.
go.
Everybody-
Go.
Fucking if we're
Oh.
under fire, just lay down. You've seen Rowan do it all the time.
That's right. That's right.
Eat shit, dude.
Yes.
Guys,
Shit, Delvin.
guys,
Meh.
I'd like to, this is my formal application for Harden and Life.
Yes, you're
Harden, Life,
accepted.
and Wallace.
Welcome aboard. I'm glad to have you.
Well,
I mostly do medical
Shit.
malpractice on ambulances.
and he begins, he moves like down the tunnel a little bit. About 25 feet. Pretty much.
It's cooler than that, but is it?
Marlin.
Oh yeah, you're gonna keep taking shots at the unconscious body. I'm going to. This is what I would like to do.
Okay.
How many bullets do you think you can put into this guy, and before you're surprised he's not dead?
Well, I've only put one into him, but also Honora's put one into him.
Mm-hmm.
The thing I really want to do is, like, is he bad enough hurt to where I could catch him and probably take him down and like, do some stuff to him easily, like grapple him, or is he?
He's pretty rough.
Lick his face.
Well, I'll tell you what then. Yeah, I do have that.
I'm gonna grab this little motherfucker.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do is I'm going to take another shot at him. But I would like for it to be. I just don't know where he's at. But if it is lethal, I would like for it to be non-lethal, like shoot him in the pelvis or something to completely immobilize him, if possible.
I
If
mean,
you have 2
good shots to the hip, that'll shatter it and he'll die of poisoning.
If you have 2 shots, could you like have a throwaway shot in your offhand for a muzzle flash that you could use to fucking aim the good shot and get a sneak attack on him?
Make your attack roll.
Yeah. Okay. So can I? He's did some shit with his eyes, and now he's running away from me. So, is there a way that I could get advantage from use hide or no? I understand if it's no.
Yeah, you're in a pretty like open tunnel here in the area you're at, and now he can see in the dark.
Okay, so I'll just do a normal attack. Sneak attack will not apply. 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Okay. Come on, I need you to roll good right here. I need you to roll a 12 right here.
Run your finger across an inscription in the bronze of it, you know.
Need a 12 right here. BTT, okay.
Say a woman's name. You know, it works every time.
8. That's pretty good.
As
11 damage.
The bullet goes flying, and you just see it's almost like he trips on something as he just like loses control and falls forward and like slides a couple of feet.
In the growth.
Doesn't appear to be in the growth. Slides a little bit extra because of the slimy growth.
So what I want to do now is I want to use my movement to get up to him. And I don't know where we're at with combat, but if he's not dead, I would like to use the manacles that I have. And I would like to like tie him up, chain him up, chain his hands to his feet. Yeah, I have rope and manacles, so I would like to restrain
We bringing
this
him
dude.
too? Hey, we bringing him too. Let's go.
No.
What?
Spirit
No,
doesn't need
because-
to make a new, even cooler way to fucking kill Harrison. Like, if he tries to kill him again, you just keep the same guy. We just decided not to kill him.
No, well, I just want this guy to die. I mean, I want him to die. I want Harrison to Harrison needs work on his form when shooting a pistol, and I think that this would make good practice. And I think that he should be the one to take this guy's life since he murdered his family.
So yeah, like let's really heal this trauma. So that's the man that fucking killed your family, and we're going to, you know, here's how you use a gun. So just stand out there and shoot him to death. Make sure to aim though. Like we're really.
I just want to like really nail this in here. That is the man that killed Harrison's wife. That's not something I've dropped here so far at all. I've
I
alluded
just
to
heard
it.
that. We just heard that though when you were talking to him, right?
Yeah. But like I've alluded to it a few times in the campaign.
Oh, well,
Marlon
I
grew
never
up
picked
rough,
up.
didn't he?
Well, I'll tell you this: Chad nor Marlon ever picked up on that until right now,
Yeah.
until just a while ago. So he's gonna chain him up and rope him up for you, dude.
Just sit
Fair
on
enough.
Marlon,
He
freaking
won't do
Marlon
it.
will
top of him for
deliver
2
on his
hours.
promise. Marlon's
Man's
gonna deliver on his promise.
man's
Harrison will
threatening
fucking
my
like let him
husband.
go, dude. He'll fucking talk to him. He'll like give him a speech and then fucking and he'll shoot the manacles off his hands and like let him walk away.
Straight up Steven Universe, that shit. You can make a difference. We don't have to fight.
No, he won't. No, he won't. Marlon's gonna corrupt Harrison right now.
All right. Any
Or, I
last
guess,
things? We'll close the session out here as Marlon's approaching the body with manacles.
Yeah.
Does anyone have last remarks or comments?
Just if they've already ran past me chasing after Rowan, and if they're out of the way, I'll pop open the trunk, frickin' butt strike the frickin' doctor in the fucking head to knock him out again.
Hell yeah.
Fucking like you're kneeled down, right? And you like you're back against a car, and to get to the trunk, you twirl on your heels, but your coat does that cool.
Yeah, you just hear, but you like peek out before you move out to do that, and you do notice that the religious figure is also heading your guys' way after all of the gunshots, and now like being called over from the marshals from seeing the transformation of this demon in the alleyway. But I think that's it.
No need to fear.
This
Everything
Can I
is
can I
fine.
can I
We
just
are-
close out with one thing? Can I
Why,
close out with one
certainly.
thing? I'll say that as Harrison drifts in and out of consciousness, the only thing on his mind right now is the face of Constance drifting in and out. And he can't help but just go back to that scene he saw with her lying on the ground after he rushed over to where he heard from Delim that she was found there, lying dead on arrival. And he just fades back out again.
GG's.
It's just the silence of Rowan or of like Harrison running forward. Delim's like holding on to you, fucking grabbing the back of your head and comforting you, you know. Months of helping each other. Like he's helping you find out how it happened.
The series of like 1 second flashbacks of like being in the city streets to the cemetery, the headstone, the funeral.
Sharing a drink with him after,
Yeah.
kind of
Getting in a
coming to
bar
terms
fight
with
together.
it.
Like starting a fight together, you know, like
Yeah.
doing magic trick for your daughters.
You know, there's always a reason why I alluded to Harrison having 2 wedding rings, you know?
fucking hold like bouncing like your daughter's running into his arms
He knows all of my family.
like in a dress, you know, like a set, like there's a coming of age ceremony, a dance or something. He spins her, you know. Fuck.
Yeah.
Looks just like her mom. Means something entirely different now.
Good night, everybody. See you next time.
Good night. Good night.
Good night, guys.
Night,
Thank
everyone.
you.